Is this any better?
Wait, do we really have to run all the way there?
If you jump off, you'll get ported to the second floor instead of having to run to Terraru. So it's technically faster.
Apparently they fixed it on Mythic, but not on Heroic or Normal.
From one sapling, a forest rises. Gentle boughs sway in the wind.
Well, that sounds normal to me.
I don't sound super quiet?
No.
Okay. Because I've had multiple people say they can barely hear me now.
Yeah, when you were in Discord last night, you sounded kind of quiet, but it sounds fine now.
Ugh.
It's a lot of random death gates. Sure would be nice if one went to where we actually needed to go.
Anyone there?
Nope.
Is this heroic or normal?
Mythic.
It's heroic.
We stole someone's lockout limit.
Why did I follow Aiden?
Well, I'm going the right way.
I'm so confused.
I'll be at the top in a minute. And summon.
Okay, I'll AFK then.
This raid's way more confusing than Nathria. And Nathria
It's
was
kind
already.
of a straight line. I don't know what
Yeah,
you're talking
I
about.
feel like this
It's
one's
just
way
a-
easier.
It's a straight
Is
line
it?
to you need to go.
No, but like
There's
after
no
you
like
jump,
wings.
after you go up the elevator from the 9,
Yeah, it's a straight line.
No, you have to like jump down and then turn around a weird way.
Huh? No,
It's not a straight line. If you walk in a straight line off the elevator, you're just gonna end up in a wall.
it's not a literal straight line, but there's no variation. There's no like wings where Nathaniel was like you enter and it's like you want to go left or
Yo,
you want
just
to go right.
yeet yourself off
Or
the
straight.
second platform, though.
Yeah, you don't have to just drop off.
I like to get the like Soul Render is off like in a wing, and then like Remnant is off in a wing.
I mean, I guess if you don't know where you're going, then it would be interesting. But like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much a straight line to the end.
That is, in
Like,
fact.
I mean, it's.
If you don't know where you're
can-
going, it's hard to know where you're going.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just not hard to navigate for me, so that's unfair to think that it would be easy.
It is a little easier because you can just look for where the stairs up are.
Yeah, that's all I do. Like if I have to have the map open, looking for the upstairs.
Nathria was still getting lost.
Tomb of Sargeras was a labyrinth.
Tomb was a fucking mess.
Tomb was fine because no matter where you went, you didn't want to be there anyway. So
Like, eventually you figured out it was kind of just a really big circle with random hallways off of it, but
There were so many random hallways though, and there's like they were long too, so you didn't know if you were like going.
can't. She's immune right now.
Or maybe you just need to start the RP. You don't actually have to pull her. Like once she becomes
No,
targetable, I think.
we should start the RP.
I started it.
When you get,
But yeah, I got here
jump
like
off.
just a little while ago and threw myself off. It took me up to Kel'Thuzad's floor.
Really, I threw myself off. I went to the second boss.
I feel like that's a appropriate thing to do before fighting Sylvanas. I don't know. Isn't that what she did after killing the Lich King or something?
Ooh, thematic.
Oh, I got a summon. Wow. Why did I do that?
Wait, why did she teleport like 5 feet backwards? That was stupid.
It's vengeance retreat, man.
Yeah.
Come on, well, I know your lore techniques. She's a DH.
Yeah, she's the third DH spec.
Our enemies amass outside Helgard Keep. Thin their numbers before they have the chance to strike.
You gotta heal for down. Marius is supposed to be coming, but I think he's on his way home from dinner.
Should I play Demo? Carlos?
Play whatever your heart desires.
No, shut up, Val.
I don't know that it's going to be a huge damage check after some nerfs, but last game's damage is pretty important. I mean, single target damage on her is just pretty important in second and third phase.
I think I'll just play Destro.
How many boomies do we have? I guess is the question. We have 2 this time.
I'm only half a booming.
Keith is Xenomorph.
Val, you're not moaning. I spit on you.
Okay, we're going to go over a tiny bit of phase 3 stuff, since hopefully it's not going to take us too many pulls to get there.
You might need to go over phase 1 too, because there are some people that weren't here when we did this last week.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Dude, look at Wasp Transmog. Oh my god, it's fucking awful.
That's the idea.
It's like you couldn't make it look
What is
uglier.
that chess piece, man?
Oh, that's hidden chest for a Mechanome female.
So funny.
First phase, I mean, I think everybody saw it the other day, right?
Wait, can you explain it
again, sir?
Well, I mean, I think first phase is probably going to be pretty easy after the nerfs. Just if you have 2 or more stacks of barbed arrow, you want to be, or try to be close to the darker purple swirls. Like, that is where an arrow is going to spawn. And if you are the closest person to that, once it spawns, then it will pick you and clear those stacks. So, like, if you're 2, especially higher than 2, like, you can start trying to get your stacks cleared. In general, we're trying to have healers, like, if they need clear in the central ones, since they die faster. And then ranged, you just need to make sure you're watching the outer edges of the room, because arrows can spawn literally, like, pretty much on the very edge here.
How much moonkins you got? 2? Are they
2.
scuff?
1.5.
Are they scuffed? I don't think so.
One is kind of scuff.
Phase 2, we want to be pretty stacked most of the phase, except for like basically every time we have ads to fight, we're going to be stacked, and the only people that aren't going to be stacked are people that have the it's not the curse. What is the name of the other mechanic? I'm drawing a blank. The crushing dread, I think. No, that's wrong. Yeah, it is crushing dread. So, like, the only people that we don't want stacked in there are the people that have crushing dread, and those people we're just trying to dispel. Like, anytime around 4 stacks, you can dispel them. Once it's above that, it starts to hurt quite a bit, and they just need to be, like, just outside the group. And so the way phase 2 will work then is, like, since we're all stacked, in melee, we'll drop either a wind rush or a roar, and when the veils happen, it should be pretty easy to get out of each one. Yeah, there's mantis in the back. You can go ahead and pop them.
Oh, I took 20.
Typical. So just briefly on the last phase, though. So there's going to be 4 platforms. You saw it on normal, I guess, but they're kind of shaped like this marker. This is roughly a square. Boss would be kind of in center at a star. And we kind of want to do a, like a, what boss was that? Like a carapace thing, where we have kind of positions that we want to claim for the spread mechanics in the phase, because so there is a veil in the last phase, and there is a Banshee Scream, which is the white circle spread. And we need to be spread for both of those. And so what we want to happen is for large periods of the phase, we want to basically spread over this square area. So you can, like, go over and claim a spot now and, like, have an idea of where you're going to be. But once those 2 mechanics happen, then we can collapse back down with boss, because there is going to be shit on the platform that Aiden and I have to deal with. And generally, so say square was like the point of the platform that is closest to the center of the arena. Like, Aiden and I will be dropping black pools over on this far point, so it would be on cross in this situation. And so, except for, like, spread times, nobody wants to be on the outer points of the arena. But that should be relatively easy to pick up. Anybody totally confused? And then you and I, Aiden, in last phase, like, you will be basically anytime she casts it's Bane arrows, she's going to spawn pools on the platform we're currently on, and then 1 to the left and 1 to the right. And so, for instance, on the first platform, I'll have boss. While I have boss, you're going to go over to the platform to our left, pick up all those pulls, come back to our platform, and drop them there. And then most of the time after that, you'll be going to the platforms to the right, picking up those pulls, bringing them back to us on whatever platform we're on, and getting dispelled in the corners and dropping them there. just so that we always have the next platform we're going to clear.
Are we generally going to go like clockwise or counterclockwise or something?
We will go, I guess it is counterclockwise is the way we're going. It should be pretty clear. Like, a lot of it's going to end up lining up with wailing arrows. Like, you will pick up pools, come get dispelled in the corner. You'll take boss, you'll get a wailing arrow, then you're going to take that wailing arrow to the next platform, pick up the pools there. After your wailing arrow explodes, you come back and get dispelled. And like, you'll see a lot of these timings are pretty tight because our goal, like the thing we can't have happen is when we have the debuff, and anybody can pick these up. So like if you accidentally pick up the debuff, the healers have to dispel extra, and it gets very dicey. But if we have debuff, when she casts Banshee's Fury, we're basically going to hard wipe. So like you have to head over, drop the arrow, pick up the pools, come back, dispelled. The ground is going to be breaking at the same time, and then you have to leave the platform all in like a couple seconds. But let's get there first, but that's kind of the general synopsis.
And then I assume we're going to be heroing on second platform after both mechanics go off.
Yeah.
Fury and Veil.
Yep.
Cool.
Just for people that may not have been here before, it will be hero on pool and hero on second platform at the end. Let's just see if people got their mantis and stuff. Looks like no waiver needs mantis and we're good. A lot of armor kits and oils. And rice to food. So this is pretty hard. We will have to play well, but like this is definitely doable if we don't fuck around in phase 1 for the first hour or whatever.
I hate PvPing, man. All my fucking buffs just gets removed.
Cobastis oil, rice wheat oil.
We want to push her as quickly as possible, right? So we should pop.
With the nerf, we're gonna push before the 4th arrow, which we were getting the other night we were here. So we just want to make sure we don't push when we've gotten a fresh set of arrows, because then we'll get a bigger set of arrows and wipe. So.
Okay.
I think you probably can pot, but we might have to change that.
I'm gonna pot.
You know what, pot?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is.
I somehow have my Windwalker gear set on.
Those are the arrows you need to chain to. Remember, you want to be stacked in quite a bit.
They have no health.
Yeah, they nerfed the health on.
Haha! I made the right choice.
The terror. Said they nerfed the health on large raid sizes, I guess.
They nerfed the radius of that mechanic too, right?
It's metal
more visible.
Another set of chains coming up soon. You have high stacks, so like Fuzzy up 2, Carla 2, Val Pip, you have 4 and 2.
on the bark.
Oh my god, that trinket is OP for that ability. Dude, push out. Yeah, you want to be in towards the center. Arrows are fall off damage. Next set of changes in 20. Do we beat that? No, so stop at like 85. Stop on boss. We're gonna get a set of chains here. We do with the chains and then we push. Shout this. Finish those outer chains. Just one by Aiden. And you can push boss in time now. And this intermission is just everybody gets chains. And we have to touch stuff, like it shouldn't be super hard.
Let the healers get middle chains.
Carly, you can devo if whatever looks dice. Finish the outer chain.
The HP nerf's
Okay,
really
just,
nice.
yep, just keep dodging. We get a
Yeah,
probably Val. And then we have to stay spread. There's going to be like little white circle spread mechanic here. Should be pretty easy.
Is there more arrows or that?
No, that's the last set of arrows in first phase.
That's so.
Yep. Okay, so the Terror, you're gonna roar us first across this bridge. Remember, just play it safe. Don't get hit by the wave. It's not worth it.
When we get across the next bridge, we're blowing cooldowns when she's just available for damage, right?
Yes.
Something else.
And then Val, you will roar basically across the next bridge here.
Okay.
And remember, we milk the kick. We don't want to kick right away. We want to kick last second when everybody, like including melee, are up there and ready. One more set of waves.
Oh, build it.
Yeah, this is gonna be Val.
Go! Stop Sylvanas! The banshee is underneath our heads!
Kick.
This power is
Remember
me,
range, second, like star, and then we should be safe melee. Oh, right. I don't want to do some melee. That money should be stacked up if you can drop your speed totem, whatever.
your crusade ends here, banshee.
And move. Don't move too early there. I think we almost got some bad bait.
Back to start.
Yeah, we can. Actually, you don't need to. There's going to be a spread here, so you can just stay spread from the red out range. And then this will be Kodasis, your roar over the next bridge.
We want to focus the dom.
Soul Judge, Soul Judge, Soul.
Who should I grab here?
Whichever, and then they can just swap when they need to. And then drop right on group. So we got both, it's fine though. Carly's Devo will be up for the next platform. And you're hard on Soul Judge here. And then spread, or run out really. That would be your speed totem right now in the future. And then I take Goliath here, Aiden. Make sure we're getting kicks on stuff. And then head towards the next bridge. Head towards the next bridge. One more wave. It's going to be a Terror your roar on this. Watch the wave, watch the wave. It's going to be 2 your shout and Carly your diva on the first set of orbs. I got this summoner. Stack up. Blow up the orbs. There's a far orbs range. Carly diva, please shout. Help pot if you need.
My defenses
And we're going at the summoner here. This is the summoner here. Make sure we get kicked. And this would be... I think Valve Roller would be up for this.
Yes.
And then we finish off the Goliath here. Next bridge we have Soul Judge and Summoner. We blow up the Soul Judge as our prior. We actually have a ton of movement. We can like knock out the AoE on the cast on those ads pretty much the whole time with one solar beam thing. Once they're grouped up.
Is there no end to these creatures?
Okay, so does everybody kind of get the flow of that? So we're gonna need like basically one major CD on every ad wave, so we can just have Kelly's Link and my Shout and like Pip's Tide on the first set of ads, and then it'll be, I think Carly's is Devo, so it'll be Pip's Link and Kelly's Tide and like a Terra's Trank on the second with 2 Shout.
Real quick, Ross. Do you want Pip to stay healing now that Marius is here?
Oh, when did Marius get here?
So, do you want us to be where, like, if we have the circle at that point where, like, all the ads are, should we go at the back of where, like, the bridge spawn, or, like, should we be, like, around the bridge?
When you
Like
have the Crushing Dread thing?
Yeah.
I think if the group is stacked enough, we'll be stacked like... Say we were stacked right there and Bridge is
like
right back at Skull. Like, you could be all around this area.
Okay.
Like, you don't need to be super far.
Because like,
and
I
you're going to be dispelled before we have to move again, as long as we're killing stuff on time.
Okay. Because like I went past, or like I went to the other side, like at the end. That was kind of bad.
Yeah, I think you're probably DPS now, Pip. I can't imagine you want to 5 heal with 22. Maybe, but...
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if we don't hit Enrage, then it's fine, but...
I do not know if you are counting on this, but Curse of Tongues no longer works. It was working last week.
Okay. Weakness works on her, though, right?
It should.
Yeah. I haven't actually checked, but I feel like it does. So again, we'll use Kelly's Link, 2 Shout on first set of ads. It'll be Marius your Devo, and we'll use like a Terra's Trank.
Carly's Devo and Marius.
No, it'll be Marius' Barrier and
okay.
A Terra's Trank, and we'll use like one of the Darknesses, and then Carly, your Devo, will be back up for the last set of ads, and we'll use basically a lot of the stuff we have left.
Sorry, what set of ads am I doing Barrier on? This is phase 2, right?
Phase 2. It'll be the second set of ads we deal with. I saw you were holy there, but I think Disc is probably the plan here. The Trinket is OP on the 6 stack of the Ranger combo, Aiden.
I don't have that. I'm using DPS trinkets.
It basically takes like 6.5k off every single attack for the whole combo of 2.
It's pretty good.
Sure you heat.
We got lock rocks, please.
So I'll just get like the Goliath every time, and whenever the other mob dies, you just take the Goliath off me. It seems to work.
Yeah, that'll work. Last platform where it's Soul Judge and Summoner, I guess I will take the Summoner first.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is. No mercy.
chain right by melee there, careful. You can
Oh
jump
shit.
this. Yeah, I saw that coming. We can get this.
Get my mark. Darkness take you.
Sure he gets a fort.
Teleport?
Exactly. We'll get our next set of chains here soon. Pure High, so like Phallus, Pigeon, Keys, like all of you try to clear for sure.
Wait, I didn't get. Wow. Why, dwarf?
Darkness take you.
Value though. Try to stay away from the moon.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
And it's pretty much the same time as last pull source. We'll stop at 85. Go ahead and stop. We're waiting for this set of chains and then we'll push. Nothing on boss, just chains.
I never miss. Darkness take you.
Okay, last fail, and then we should push. Wait, why did she do a tap on after she's pushed? And just make sure we're blasting here. We're down one minute again, so. Couple changeover on start. Oh, we're good. Get none of them up. It's okay, we can play the face. Get comfortable with healing TVs and stuff. We'll be a little slow on ads, but.
We can car noises.
So you can do car noises.
No, do you use the car noise?
Spread. And do it fuzzy.
Kerchow.
It's gonna be a terror for across first bridge.
If I stand on people with Banshee's Will, will I kill them?
Where are we?
I don't know the
I
exact
kind of
damage.
wanted to stand on Fuzzy there, but I didn't really want to kill him.
Is the
Stand on me,
jailer trying
IRL.
to break out of the mob?
True.
Or something else.
Remember, like, it is not super important that you're the first person up here. It's important you don't get hit by the wave.
I saw that.
That's a race.
I'm scuffed.
Yo, can you click that?
Wave again.
Oh. Yeah, I can. Nice, thanks first.
Wave again.
So you could fall between that bridge and the chain.
Yep. This will be your roar on the next bridge. One more wave.
I've opened the way. Go! Stop Sylvanas! The Banshee is aiming at our heads!
Wait, it should not take damage until she's kicked, right?
Until she's kicked, yeah.
I think I've ranged on the. Well, it's not marked, but the spot.
So start. Just in that corner spot.
You gotta be stacked
Oh,
to your
yeah,
range.
you should be up here, Maris, too.
Your crusade ends here.
It's okay to be behind.
Our goal is to bait all of the veils so that they're nice and flunked. Is what we're trying to do here.
Yo, what is it?
That was on me.
Yeah, that's why we're stacked.
I need aid.
You want us to go back there after, or just stay spread right now? Let's do
Yeah,
spread.
afterwards, you just stay spread because the only thing left in the phase is this spread mechanic. Remember, we're going to be on Soul Edge on this next platform. We don't have any roars, so it'll be a little slower.
Crawl, scout ahead. Champions will assist the admiral.
There's too many of them.
Everybody stack up. The Terrier Roar might be up for the Veil, but if we're nice and tightly stacked, we should be fine regardless. Crushing people out, though. Crushing people out. And move. Make sure you're getting hits. Keep going. Finish off Goliath, finish off Smallies, head over towards this next spot we're going. Next platform is going to be your barrier. Yeah, we saw barrier. And my shout, Marius, when basically orbs are exploding. Finish off those little lads in back.
Oh boy. Goodbye.
Stack up. Blow up the orbs. Range, make sure we get the far one. We have Veils soon, make sure we're stacked. Yeah, that barrier would be able to eliminate it, find it. One more set of orbs, since this isn't dead yet. Pop out if you need, move out. Would be actually hot valve for the my guy. Yeah, and it's the Nally Life because we have everyone with Veil stacks. So what's killing people earlier on? Jez, I know what happened. That was...
It was just I just died out quickly. I didn't like stand near anything.
Nemesis was his own chain. Ellie was his own chain. Wait. No, Ellie was...
We will have justice.
I don't know what it
was.
Just kind of bled out.
I had the Crushing Dread and like we had Veil and then like I couldn't get out in time because I had the Eruption too.
Yeah, we had a ton of people dead, but we didn't have the speed effects we normally would.
Well, no, it was also because I didn't want to just like go on top of all of you with Eruption during the shadow since you guys all moved away.
I think
so it's better for me to just...
We move bosses like onto, it'll be, let's say, square marker, and then everybody is, let's say triangle is where the like next bridge spawns. It's probably more like triangle is where the next bridge spawns. And so if everybody is stacked up like pinpoint here on boss, like the Crushing Dread people can go back here and be out of the darkness.
Well, yeah, we just need people to stack.
So everybody's stacked here. If you have Crushing Dread, there should be room for you to run out of darkness back this direction. And everybody else that is running out of Veil can just run out this direction.
That first burn phase, is it okay to stay on the bridge a little longer and gate across? Or do we really, really want it all to be stacked up?
We need to be hard stacked before the Veil happens. We also have some issues with like ads roaming around a little more if people aren't stacked, but...
I mean the very first burn.
Oh, the very first burn?
Yeah.
I
just
mean,
want to know if it would cause issues if I put
if I say that people can stand on the bridge, then they're not going to get stacked up before the Veil. So
okay, so that's a no.
Let's try one more on 4, Kelly. We can think about 5 if it looks dicey.
I mean, the only reason why like we're having just healers are trying to top off the absorb shield because we got hit by the Veil.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of sloppy mechanics, and I'm not suggesting 5 because I think our 4 healers are shit. I think it's just if we can do it with 5, we might as well because then everyone else can play sloppier.
I mean, the thing about 5 is a lot of what's like some of the deaths are just unavoidable, and that's why we're falling behind on ads. And then the other issue we're having is Veil, partly caused because people were dead that have speed boost and would help us out. But if we get hit by Veil, like if half the rate gets hit by Veil, it doesn't matter if we have 6 healers, 7 healers. Like it's going to end up wiping us later. Yeah, exactly. But like when many people get hit by Veils in that phase, it is extremely hard to recover from.
3, 2, 1. Very well. Death it is. No mercy. To the
Careful melee, there's a close chain. So you can shot this.
I always hit my mark.
Finish off those last arrows. This is the terror. This is going to be a new set of chains.
I never miss. The past shatters you.
I got a chain kind of in the back and I need help.
Range, always be on the lookout for this. You can roll this.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
And we're going to stop at 85 again. It's like, we played really well and had a good goal in the first set, but I don't think it's worth like the risk.
Fuel for the maw. I never miss. Darkness take you.
Nothing on this one here. I guess we could probably speed totem. We'll get to you.
You are unfit to stand against me.
Focus on the chains.
Going right under her.
Yeah, remember personals here too. Like, healers are a little dicey at the start while they're on chain. Couple far chains still. Sure, we stay spread.
Your lives end here.
It's gonna be a territory first bridge.
Don't do it, Aiden.
Something is
I'm spreading. What do you
my
mean?
magic.
Yeah? How are you spreading?
Cheeks.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the maw? Or something else?
This bridge sucks.
This is the best part of the fight. What do you mean?
I don't like that bridge.
No, I mean,
It's different shape every time.
She's just so upset with that bridge. He got hit by a wave.
It is much narrower.
Wave.
Do they get wider the further they go?
It looks like it.
Maybe?
Yeah, not. I don't think so. Not significantly. I'm all the way in the back here, and these
Since
guys are bigger.
Stop, Sylvanas! The Banshee is aiming at our heads! This power is not yours!
Big glass, make sure you're stacked up tight in that corner range.
Throne. Now I'll
If you don't
break.
put him
Yeah, that's probably working.
This is Pip's Swing Rush, right?
Yeah, sorry. There's one rush here. Stack, stack, stack. Go.
Alright, don't step to the boss when she does that.
Hello?
We can get one of the two of them out. It doesn't really matter which Jazzer.
They're at the entrance.
Oh, are they? That's unfortunate. Stay spread.
With me, champion.
Save your totem. I think it's more important for the Veil killing.
Okay. Remind me again when to put it down, because I don't think I've seen it yet.
You can put it down pretty early, but I'll call. Stack up like right on me, right on the if cursed people or dread people coming into this. Now okay. And out. And then dread people, you need to be a little farther away than that. Keep getting kicked. This is going to be a terror short across the next bridge. Interrupt that stuff in the back. Make sure we finish that too. And we have some stuff to dodge. And then be ready to cross this bridge. And this is going to be Maris your barrier on the first set of orbs. Do it at like the end.
We stack again, right, girl?
Yeah, stack again. Just on
Are you
move.
hitting the boss or?
Summoner. She's in the end.
You want it like now? Or when they start dying?
Now.
Just the orb that.
And then
I
I'm
can see the
gonna,
cast.
I'm gonna do my shout a little late, since we're gonna get another set of orbs. We shouldn't get this set of orbs. And Balor. Late calling her on that.
You want to gauge that.
And finish Goliath.
Thing should be dead. Just have no idea.
Yeah, that should be dead. We just are missing 6 people or whatever. Stay spread. This is a weird spread. It's as we're trying to go across. It's fine though. Like, people that are fast can be up on the bridge with it, but. And then this is Soul Judge.
Can I pop that off?
Which one? Hey, Carly Devo, Keats AMD, Wayland, Kitchen Darkness. That would be all of that stuff here for those orbs. And we will get one more set of orbs. And then we have no speed for this Veil. Stack up nice and tight so you can get very close. And we have this weird wave to dodge during this, which is awkward. Okay, so let's see. So as we're like there, I think we want Dread people kind of like diamond there, loosely spread so that they beat Veils there if that happens, and they can have space to run inward.
Okay, I think there were 3 of us with Veil at that point. There might be more if everyone's
With
alive.
Dread or with Veil?
With the curse. I don't know the names of things, sorry.
And a lot of this, like,
that we can't get near.
A lot of this, it's tough to tell because we have so many DPS dead that, like, a lot of this stuff should be dead at that point.
Like, losing a DH at that phase is really, like...
Yeah, especially, like,
bad.
all the smallies. Like, the smallies are doing tons of extra damage because we have so many dead. We're getting, like, the Soul Judges on 1 and 3 should be dead so much sooner, and then that means we're ending up with the curses on people later because so many DPS are dead.
What's the exact name of the Soul Judge?
They show up in your extra boss frames as well.
Maw Forge Soul Judge.
Okay, just want to make him echo then.
Yeah, so your targets there are Maw Forge Soul Judge and then Maw Forge Summoner. And then, at least on the second platform of ads, we should be able to beat the second set of orbs.
So those, the people who are stacking on Diamond for the Dread to beat the Veil, do you want them to stack pretty close together so that there is a free space that they can just move into then?
I mean, I think they probably, like, Olympic ring it.
Okay, yeah.
So they're like, if there are 3 Dreads, it'd be stacked like that. Not stacked, but staggered like that, and then once the Veil, if it baited on them, they can just step in. And like it's the fact that we don't have the speed, the roars, or the totems because people are dead. Like that is making it so much harder. like phase 1 deaths just cannot happen. Like going down to that phase 2 DPS dead already is brutal. And then Illy, I think he said Shadow stepped off, and Jez.
No, I shadow stepped. I vanished and then shadow strike Sylvanas as she did Veil, so I got sent into the sky and then dropped off the edge.
That's unfortunate.
I was like, where the fuck am I? And then I realized that I was above the chains. I just couldn't get back.
I got caught
Did you
between two
rush
rives
off
with a
any
very
chance,
fast
Jess?
arrow.
No, well, I fell rush, but there was like this little crack right at the edge of the bridge. Apparently, you can fall through it.
Definitely be careful about jumping as
It
well.
happens to the
'cause
best of us.
If someone roars like right when you're jumping, you are not going to land where you think you want. You would.
Yeah, I want to see, like, Kelly, if it's that dicey, if we actually have like
4,
less than
2,
like
1.
6 people dead or whatever it is.
You're talking about healer count, right?
Yeah.
There are like 20 kills of this boss, 20 people, and all of them went to 5 healers.
Interesting.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Because it feels like we can play perfect, but we could also just 6 heal. Or 5 heal, rather. Because let's be honest, I wasn't pretty perfect here. I can swap off on this heal.
Playing perfect right fucking now.
Yeah, I already see some perfection. In the raid.
I always hit my mark. Darkness.
Hey, Tara.
Oh my god. I just know I'm gonna die this.
Not right, I got you.
I never miss. The past shadows you.
Watch your chain.
Darkness take you.
No.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
Pretty soon we stop on boss. Yeah, good stop. You can get that. We're pretty close to the area. Careful. Just boss whatever.
Would be fine. We're on the chain.
We're good.
You are unfit to stand against me.
There's so many chains. Range, like, you can already look at the outer ones and see what you're probably gonna have to target.
I got you, kitchen.
Thank you.
I summoned the tyrant.
Do you want to just wipe and do it?
No, we can do it 1 DPS down.
God damn it, Rolls. I
Two
almost
down.
two down.
Why do I not see Pip?
She's
Group
in
five.
group 5.
I legitimately don't see Pip on the raid frame. It's just 21 right now.
Yeah, I see New Wave, but not Pip.
LVY and other stuff has had
still
issues
playing?
this patch.
Do you want to play
Yeah.
Rolls? Yes or no?
Well, Zoid is DC'd. I guess we just jump off. It's whatever.
I'm stoned.
I'm relogging. Getting a weird.
Oh, it's not skipping the cinematic for him.
I'm AFK.
Wait, did I hit you, Sarah?
How many stacks of the... Wait. Yeah, how many stacks of dot did you have, Val? Just 2, I think, is what that is?
I don't recall. I had the dagger thing, though.
I just I posted what I'm looking at in Raider, just if you're curious. 5 healing, except for a few very
Also, even if we watch the whole cinematic, Like the battle rest timer is counting down, but it shoots back up 30 seconds as soon as we are done with the cinematic, whether or not we skip it. So we don't actually get any value from watching it.
If it matters, my death was like 100% my fault, and healers couldn't have saved me.
The cycle will be broken. At long last, we will have justice.
We can try 5 healing. I am more dubious about our DPS if we're 5 healed, but we'll see.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels. Like you.
Is that Zoid mouth breather?
I don't know. It is Fuzzy. Or Zoid, I'm not sure.
What?
Fuzzy was mocking.
Mocking? Mocking beard?
Let me reload so I can see if I can see Pip and Orga.
What does that mean?
Wait, Vigil was on this list.
Blood Legion.
Yeah, I saw that too, Keats.
I know like 3 people in that guild now. It changed a lot.
Okay, so this means we probably don't end up having to stop.
No, I don't like stopping. Full blast.
Do you know Ugnip?
No.
No, you can also Vantus Marius. I see you are not wearing one. Maybe you need an armor kit.
Yeah, I just did.
Oh, dude, you know Marius needs a PvP badge for his Omnius.
They may be huge.
I do need
It
non-use
is ramp.
trinket. If I had a guild bank. If I can get a ruby, that would be big.
Anyone want to do keys with me all weekend to get stuff?
I like stuff.
Stuff.
No.
Stuff you.
I'll do ruby stuff this weekend.
5.
Fuzzy doing cheese?
3, 2, 1.
Very well.
I hate you, Rollins.
Death it is.
I need a couple more for my hidden fourth vault option.
Yeah, that one shows up in the 30.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine? Oh my gosh.
30 keys. I don't know, I feel like Bryce has probably done about that.
I think I've done 30 this week. Close to it.
I had 10
Yeah,
done
but what
by
if you
like
felt
Wednesday.
obligated to do it every week?
I applied to about 20 pugs today, didn't get accepted to any of them. Like, okay.
You got rejected from 30 keys, does that count?
Yeah, like in a
Key
span
shot.
of like 10 minutes.
I always get my mark.
Yeah, being able to tank helps a lot with that.
What even is the meta now?
There isn't really yet.
Doesn't matter, he's a tank.
Best priest.
Ah,
See.
Pods think are good.
Fortune luck is crazy,
You're
yeah.
looking at
It's
your
so
stack.
good.
No, you
Palace,
just don't get
LA.
invited as a DB guy, so it's kind of pity.
I have to as well.
I like this boss.
He said. Except for phase 2.
Except Chain's coming up. I think phase 2 I think is gonna be brutal, it seems like. Finish off those fire chains. Yeah, you can roll. This will be my shout.
I always get my mark. No mercy.
I don't know that we need to stop really. We still have 10 on chain. If we get to 85 stop, we can probably. Yeah, go ahead and stop. Let's deal with these chains.
Defensive if you're low right now.
This would be Kovac since you're on. Maybe push boss. Just dodge shit. I'm sure healers get any chains. range look at the outer chains as soon as they spawn. See what you're gonna need to hit. Trolls over here just beating this hero to death.
I know death.
It's not a chain.
Keep dodging. Keep dodging.
I hope Rex gets hit now.
Why would you do that?
Why are you chancing this guy?
Because it's funny.
Make sure we spread.
Your lives end here.
Be a terror droid first.
Well, that doesn't hurt me at all.
Nothing happens. It doesn't,
It doesn't do anything to you either.
Too much muscle.
Something is.
Fuzzy's just testing out for the boost.
Where are we?
He needs to
No,
know
you're
what can
right.
kill him so he doesn't get struck.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
one arrow won't
nice.
kill.
Break out of the mall. Something
Oh, this is a good.
The shit bridge.
Wait.
It's the bad bridge, Keats.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can do 2 damage to the boss during this. Make sure you're maximizing.
Building stats.
My throw hits for 4, thank you.
Just called me a
My
hard.
tech smash hits for 2.
One more way. Wait,
All we need
what?
is an early Dreadfire at the end of the fight. It doesn't matter.
One more way.
You gotta get to
One
the
more
end
way.
of the fight.
This is Valzor on the bridge.
So I actually don't know. Do these waves push you back when hit? Or what?
A little
Yeah.
bit, not
Yeah, a
very
little.
much.
Go jump.
Yeah, I don't know because I haven't hit.
I just saw you get hit, bro.
Range stack up on that corner.
I shattered your throne. Now I'll break you.
This is Pip's totem.
Your crusade ends here, Banshee.
All hope is lost.
And move. Range whenever you can stay away. It's just a spread mechanic now.
Heroes, I need aid. Hear the sound of suffering.
Nice tight spread. Or nice loose spread, I guess.
Tight spread.
Nice tight spread.
Champions.
Kavas ignore this.
Brawl, scout ahead. Champions will assist the Admiral.
Watch the waves, watch the wave.
There's too many of them.
Group up tight. If you have curse, go towards where the next bridge is, remember? So Big Kelly, your totem, you can go ahead and drop it now. We're nuking the Soul Judge. And move. Make sure we get kicks, finish off the smallies. Is the life still up? It is. Go ahead and finish that off. Head over towards the next bridge. Make sure all those dreads are dispelled. Very nice. Interior vertical. Oh, one more set of waves, sorry. We still have a couple ads in the back, so.
You randomly get a stack of it.
Stop
Yeah.
Sylvanas.
When it gets dispelled.
Someone gets it.
Stack up. Remember, we're hitting orbs here. This is my shot in the barrier. Far orb, far orb, far orb.
My defenses falter.
Keep nuking the summoning. We can get Kavastus here soon. Finish. Ooh, that's nice. And move.
Oh,
Wait,
take
don't
damage?
take.
Aye, nice mark.
Only like 2 people got the bug out. We're in great shape. Finish off the smallies. Nothing for this bridge here. Spread, 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 spread.
Sylvanas means to claim
Yeah,
our
nice
land.
gateway. You're on Soul Judge here.
I'll take the one we kill second every time then.
Stack up. On orbs, Carly Devo as her strike to shout. You can also drop the darkness checks.
The jailer must be stopped.
And hit totem.
Their forces are numberless.
That one?
Speed totem.
Oh.
Just both of them.
Wind Fury.
Spread, 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 spread. And watch the wave, watch the wave.
In your dead.
Oh, that is so nasty.
Is
Should we be somewhere else, maybe?
We should have all those ads dead, and it is like a nasty overlap though. Keep going, keep going. I want to see some of the last phase. We just have to stall these ads here. We don't have to kill them. This is a burn phase on boss though. So to stack up, there's going to be another. Is it available for wave? No, I think it's wave before Veil. So melee, get ready to step out and now. Step away, wave, wave, wave. And then it's Veil coming back in. It's going to be a Terrier Roar. Stack back up. And Roar. Move. And she's going to be immune here soon. This is one more spread. Most of these. And we could like drop Earth at least here basically to stall these ads. That's all we need. We have a portal here in 1 second. Okay.
This is P3?
This is P3.
Wow.
P3. Blasphemy.
P3?
Okay, so spread. You take boss first. And then once these Bane arrows cast, I will take boss, and then you're gonna go over
How do I leave
to the star platform. You just run off. Okay, you can go now.
Lit it.
And then Veil soon. Everybody should be spread now. Everybody should be set. Yeah, you just run over the pools. Everybody should be spread. This
Can I
Veil
take
is
him back
super
to us?
fast. And you bring it back to us, yes. Because that'll be the last platform we go to. Go star corner, and one of the healers dispels Hayden. You would want to pick up these two, or I guess I could. I'm not sure which is better. And so then I pick up these, and then you dispel me. That's fine. And then I'm gonna get. Actually, no, you take boss. Sorry, it's fine. So now I'm gonna go to this other platform. Yeah, this would be your arrow. You'd be running over to me, and you see the fury that just happened. We have to have all this done before that cast.
Okay.
And then I would have gone, picked up those pulls, come back, landed on this platform, gotten dispelled, and then I leave before the end of this raise cast right here.
Is this raised like?
It basically is like a big burst, and then it's like 10k every half second on the platform. So we have to leave.
And we're gonna lust on this platform, right?
We must on this platform we're on right now after this mechanic right here, and that, and then we must.
So that veil is not avoidable, right? It targets like one person?
It targets 2 people, and it's super quick, so it just is going to hit those 2 people.
Okay.
And so people have to be pre-spread for that.
Also, like the arrows that were raining down, is that just damage? Like that's not like.
Are you talking about the purple swirls? Or
No, like the gray like shit ton of stuff in the end of that phase.
We will have justice.
Not the raid.
That looked unavoidable. It's just pouring
Yeah,
down.
is that just an animation like for unavoidable raid damage?
Yeah, I think you're talking about the Banshee's Fury, which is
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's unavoidable.
So range, like, so in like the DPS in that phase, we're just staying spread and killing boss. Like we don't have to do anything.
You're staying spread. You are staying out of the far corner because that's where Aiden and I are going to be dropping stuff. Except for the last platform where we're forced to drop arrows on it, and so we have to play it a little differently. But I can call that stuff out on the fly.
Yeah, the Banshee's Fury that's the thing that if that's starting, you need to make sure that if you have a pool on you, a debuff, you have the healers to spell it, which is why we don't want to have.
Okay. Yeah. So now we need to make sure healers know how to do the last phase. So basically, anyone that accidentally walks over a pool will have to go to the far corner and get the spell. So it is a very bad thing if you walk over pools and have stacks, because then we're forced to like do stuff on the fly. So just don't do it. Aiden and I should be the only ones that ever have.
Which is the pool, by the way? What's the debuff you get? Is it Veil? Or is Veil something?
No, Veil is different. It is Banshee.
Bane?
Banshee's Bane, yeah.
Okay, cool. Is the Veil avoidable at all, or is it just something you gotta
Last phase, I don't actually think, like, I am pretty sure it's not avoidable unless you have, like, a blink or something.
Okay.
The key for Veil in the last phase is just being pre-spread. If it's pre-spread, it's going to hit 2 people, and healers can easily deal with it.
What it actually looked like, Grawless, is that the people that were marked got like a small circle around them, and then she hit them from them. But the circle was following them, so it does not look like it can be dodged.
Okay.
It's not like the ones from phase 2 or 1.
Yeah.
So, doesn't matter. I mean, you could maybe like meta immune it, but I don't even know if that'll work.
So yeah, what else? End of phase 2, that last platform, that overlap I think was nastier since we still had ads up, but we are going to have that spread into wave into veil combo. And so if we drop a speed totem at a good time, I think it will be pretty easy. But
so like, do you want us to spread out and then stack for the veil, or like after Banshee?
let me double check.
Like, what do you want to do? And like, we still have the crushing dread still going on right there, right?
If we kill the Soul Judge faster, Soul Judge died pretty slow, so I don't think we could have dispelled all this stuff yet.
So what are we doing with the Wailing Arrow? Since I had it on me, are we spreading that on the platform we're on? There's one person.
So last phase, so I will call. So when we get Wailing Arrow, when we get multiple of them, it should be tank first and then 2 other people. And so I will basically call, I'm going to the next platform, and when it's one of the tanks, it's the tank going to the platform to the right and picking up pulls, letting the arrow hit, and then coming back. And then basically it will be called the next person. As soon as that first arrow hits, second person goes over, they wait for the arrow to actually hit, come back as soon as that happens, and then third person heads over. So it's just, everybody leaves, it's just a staggered thing.
Okay, and you don't have to worry about like the AoE circle around you. It doesn't appear like that damages anybody or anything like that.
No. I'm pretty sure nothing happens until it actually explodes. I think it's like a ticking dot on you while you have it, but... Give me 1 second, I'm checking on the timing on that last part of phase 2.
Yeah, so Prio is Soul Judge and then Summoner, right? On the
Yeah,
bad place.
I think part of the problem with that last bridge is that we want to have a roar so that we can actually not just stand at the back there and have to play the Banshee's Scream. We want to have a roar going so we can have people like spreading as they run across the bridge, basically. So I'm going to make sure we have a roar for that. And then I'm just watching some replays real quick. Wait, that wasn't a Banshee's Whale Scream. That was a Soul Judge white circle. It's annoying that those effects are the same. So no, we are not going to have a Banshee's Scream spread at that point. We're going to have... Yeah, so all of this is because we are slow and have no roar getting across that bridge. So if we're faster across the bridge, we will have the Soul Judge dead since that is Prio. Those white circles won't be there. That means we can all be stacked. There's going to be a wave that we have to dodge, just one blast of wave, and then there is going to be a veil that we can spread from.
I'll just play Destro and see if I can do more burst damage to the Prio ads.
So does that make sense to everybody? On that last, going to the last going to the last like Summoner Soul Judge ad set, we will roar across that bridge, and you'll be running and staying spread on that whale. So like you have to be moving and staying spread so that we get there early enough to get those ads down. And then it's hard on the Soul Judge. They should be basically dead before the wave happens. The wave happens, we're still stacked as best we can, and we will try to have a roar or something to get out of the veil that happens right after. Okay, easy peasy. Did I drop food?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Flasks are running out though.
Okay.
Since this fight is incredibly long.
Did I miss food?
I think so. I'll drop more stuff.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, focus up. If we just like cleanly get through phase 2 here in the next pool or two, then like we can do phase 3. It's not super hard. It's mainly like staying spread and me and Aiden figuring out exactly when we need to leave for stuff.
I'm here.
Oh, I need potions.
No pressure, Aiden.
It's a 3-pot fight.
Yeah, it's.
Did someone just say pot?
Heh heh.
Fuzzy, you don't smoke.
Shut up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is. No mercy.
How did I get hit by 2? What? I got hit by 2 shits
Stone form. It'll be back up in phase 1 if you stone form it.
You shall.
Nah.
I always hit my mark.
Got you right.
Darkness take me.
Terra. Careful melee that chain right next to us.
Darkness take you.
Value king. Good. Careful here, make sure you're fine with the way.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
Touch feet. Yeah, we're still getting the next set of chains. What we want. We can get fuzzy up. Sure, it gets a 4. Stop on boss. Just finish arrows.
Got you, Aiden.
The rest is your vanilla. And we are pushing whenever. Just play this clean. Remember range, look for the far arrows, make sure you're on them. That's fine.
A Hail Mary there.
Jump off.
Jumping off. Actually, I'm standing in the right.
Yeah, it just runs you right over, doesn't it?
Broken. At long
110k.
last, we will have justice.
Okay, let's pull again. Nothing to really talk about there.
Is anyone else getting just a little micro stutter when we pull it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Every time.
Okay, it's just like it's just enough to
Yeah,
make
I
you
was
feel
like,
awful.
what the
Okay.
fuck?
Well, friend of
I'm
the
like, wait, did I
Grumbles.
pot? What am I doing?
It was not happening last time, but okay,
Having
good
to be
enough.
consistent on this fight.
They did some hot fixes to Kel'Thuzad and Sylvanas either today or yesterday behind the scenes for Mythic, and I am actually wondering if maybe it kind of worked a bit with Heroic.
Yeah. Okay. I've just been madly checking all my settings between pulls to try to figure out what's wrong with my computer.
Yeah, there's something definitely screwy.
We also have some people taking quite a bit more damage from the Wailing Arrow fall off than others. It's not just melee, but just be mindful of where you are in comparison to it. Just waiting on Keats.
Yeah, I'm good.
Check your oils and stuff too.
My character model is bigger than all the NPCs. I don't know why I'm so big.
Wait, where'd Ellison
Wait,
just
aren't you a mechanome or something?
No, I'm like transmogged to a panda right now, but I'm a
Three,
fucking
the
giant panda.
One. Very well. Death it is.
Yeah, like I can't precast anything.
I always hit my mark.
Satira's left.
Darkness take
Channels come up. Melee, be careful.
darkness take you.
Sorry,
I always hit my mark.
It's amazing how spread out we are for that shout at like 2/3 of the ring. We were 10 bit behind actually.
I fucked up my opener.
It's because of the lag in the beginning. It got a lot of
Yeah.
us.
No, I just fucked up my opener. I got stunned.
Just jump.
I'm not blasting now.
My
Oh,
game.
actually,
sorry.
yeah, pip scan. Grass just got it again.
I'm back in now. If you guys have the weak aura that track people's stacks, I would delete that.
Yeah, that is a decent culprit.
What the hell was that?
DBM does it.
At long last.
It's not perfect, but it did improve my game a little bit when I deleted it.
What's it called?
Which one?
I
Many
just
lucky dudes
checked
done
like
it.
arrow. I think it showed up for arrow.
Part of the Sanctum weak aura pack?
It
I don't have that pack. It's something that Grawless linked also earlier in the week.
Did I?
It's
Yeah, you-
T2810
way earlier.
Arrow Helper.
There, that thing. I deleted that thing.
I don't have that. I don't think I liked
What
it.
is it called? T.
Oh, someone linked it. 28.
I don't have that shit, bro.
Yeah, me either. But it's worth checking, seeing if you do, and maybe deleting it. The only stack that matters to almost all of you is yours.
Sorry, I was trying to find that elusive weak aura, but I don't
I
seem to
found it,
have
but
it.
I'm not gonna delete it because it's dirty.
If you're not lagging, you're not lagging. You don't have to do anything about it.
Are you not lagging for?
Yeah.
not lagging?
Like,
I think everyone
I mean,
is.
I'm not lagging, but I also don't have that weak aura. But maybe
They
that's
changed them to
purely
the arrows.
anecdotal.
That makes sense why that would cause some issues.
Just waiting on Zoid.
Oh, sorry, I'm ready. Hi.
did I hear a bee?
Are there bees in this fight?
5.
Oh, I'm allergic.
4.
In rage, she just lets go a bunch of bees.
She turns into a bee.
Very well.
She's kind of like a bee, isn't it?
It is.
Don't insult bees like that.
Yeah.
Finn would be so upset.
Bees nuts.
Got him.
Boo, Keith. Boo.
That was a good one.
Was it though? Keith has done better. Me too, shot.
I always get my mark.
Yeah, this will be a Terror's Roar.
Darkness take
Charge to me unless you're giving me Banner Growlithe.
I leapt out.
I got intervened by somebody. Maybe it
Warrior
was
number
T.
1.
Okay.
Don't intervene to me unless you banner me to you.
There's a one-shot trap.
I touch death line.
Yeah,
Walk
Marcus
at
kind of
it,
broke
take a hit,
on
touch a death hit, I don't care.
This is my show. If you're close, make sure you move.
always hit my mark.
Ooh, a Terra. It's kind of looking spicy.
Much feet. Terra's got 4, but we should be fine. He's only got 15 to the next chance. Just make sure we try to let a Terra get chain.
Sick bop.
Oh, the bot. We're good. Although,
Yeah, we sure
Billy,
are.
Billy and 2 are also pretty close. Daenerys. Finish these before you push. Far chain over on Aiden.
Oh.
Make the best.
Touching that down.
So fun.
Yeah, make sure we finish that, but we can push boss too.
Oh, that was a double.
New fort, new int.
I got 4.
I'm smart.
I got 4.
Look at the outside arrows, see what needs done. Also remember, this is a super long fight, so like you can health pot especially pretty liberally.
Only health pot once. Wait,
Health pot.
is it bad man? Oh, it's Hellstone.
Healthstone is once.
Yeah.
Pip, can you drop your mana totem? In the middle, yeah.
Make sure we stay spread at the end of this. We got like 2 more lines probably.
That's a lot of lines.
She's gotta rip every spike off.
Is that what she's doing?
Yeah, you
look-
can look
look,
around.
he's
She
behind
looks
her.
off parts of the tower.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Isn't it?
There's 2 left.
There's 3 left.
Yeah,
It's
That's for
almost every part of the tower.
Go rock, go good. I just see your
So we're
these chains.
we're not gonna roar here. We're gonna roar on the next one.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the maw?
This bridge is really good.
Don't get hit by this then.
Oh, such a good bridge.
Oh, I'm lagging!
You're so
Yeah.
bad, Fuzz. Holy shit.
We got lots of time to get up here.
He was
Just make sure you
lagging.
dodge.
Fine.
You're so
We-
bad.
Not his fault.
I mean, if we can reach him, we can get him before important stuff happens.
Fuck no,
But,
man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Oh.
and then this will be a terrorist roar on the bridge.
I've opened the way. Go! Stop Sylvanas!
Are you getting PI here?
Yeah, we're
She's lagging too, Fuzzy.
Okay, keep going. Make sure we're stacked up, range in the corner. And flip totem.
Oh, my pet.
Should I be more specific to
The other it was fine. No, I didn't need.
the
Wait for the veil to.
yeah. range stay back. So we can't reach either of them, right?
Yeah, we're long gone.
Have to next flap.
It's okay. Spread, spread, spread.
With me, champion.
And this will be Valkyrie crossing.
Our strength. Thrall, scout ahead. Champions will assist the admiral.
Dodge, dodge, dodge.
There's too many of them.
Remember, stack up. Make sure we are kicking. And just blast that Soul Judge. And Kelly's turn. And move. And let's get rid of some of these curses. Finish off Smollies, finish off Goliath, obviously. And we can start creeping up towards next
Do at least have
platform.
one worth at least.
Yeah, I have mine.
Who else is shooting over this?
Watch behind you.
So we get the cast.
What?
Hard stack. This is Marius, your barrier, remember? Get my shot too. Blast those ads, or orbs.
My defenses falter.
Move that summoner. So we got another set of orbs too, you can shout. And move.
Yeah, I kind of doomed us there.
It's okay. Health pot, if you need here. We got a lot of people with high stacks, Marius, Val, Walk. This is going to be a roar across. Remember, you're spreading as you're going. Otera, this is your roar. Sure, kick. We own this a bit there.
I got to it, but my kick was down because I kicked the last mob.
Exactly what I need to.
You want to play on a
My pet-
gate there?
My
Or
pet was
no?
still running over.
If we gate there, we're going to all be stacked up with the debuff. I think.
I didn't even see the debuff go out unless the bridge just totally wipes out the graphic around me.
No, it's
No, I
only
think,
sometimes we get it.
I think if we gate, I think it's better if we just keep moving and then we just do one more line.
Yeah, we just need to keep moving. I think we didn't get it at the same time Aiden, because we got the second set of orbs.
Okay.
And we got the second set of orbs because we had 3 DPS did. So while we're eating, let's see if we can fix that. Marius' arrow.
Summoner who gets the orbs?
Yeah, summoner gets the orbs. So just to remind people, first big ad wave soul judge is prio, second big ad wave summoner is prio, third big ad wave soul judge is prio. So we will get 2 sets of orbs on the last ad wave unless our damage is just insane, which it might be, I don't know.
Oh, I'll make it insane. Alright, I got this.
So Fuzzy got hit by Dot and died. Nui, I think, fell off. And Ellie died to the curse. No, Nui, Ellie looks like he fell off too.
I fell in the fucking circle in the ice bridge. Tiny
Yeah,
little
like-
divot.
Definitely don't try to hop across it.
I
Yeah.
didn't even try to hop across it. I thought I was just walking through it. Like, I can't. Like the this is really stupid, but like the default like position of the camera, like not literally a top-down view. It looks like it was a continuous path.
Yeah, just remember, you being alive is better than, like, it's way more valuable than you being dead and getting there 3 seconds faster on some pulls.
Yeah, I'm just gonna crawl across the bridge on my hands and knees this time.
We have a lot of time on the first bridge, so
Oh yeah, first bridge is where
No
most people get
need
hit
to.
too, it looks like.
we need a reward there.
I mean, it seemed fine without the road, in my opinion.
Yeah, I said don't even need it.
3, 2, 1. Very well. Death it is. No mercy. To the death.
first chain. Me too, shout.
I always hit my mark.
I finish a bolt. 2 demons going in.
Sorry.
I didn't fuck up my opener this time.
The terror.
Fog.
That means a lot. Keith saying it's proud of you.
Just need hydration.
And chain soon. Look at your die. Crevasses, you have 3. Ellie, you have 3. Make sure you try to clear. Yeah.
She never shot me.
You two are in danger.
I might get to 9 here. Yeah, probably not.
Nah.
Oh, you are.
Oh, you're in
And
danger, bro.
a Terra Bark man you can.
She just like didn't cast it on me before the Wailing Arrow that time.
Fine, I got last time in Fleshcraft. It's been fairly consistent tonight so far, but it's a couple seconds off occasionally. And we can go ahead and stop on boss. We deal with these chains. One far chain, fastest roar. And we push. Okay, I don't know why I wasn't expecting that one. Look at the far arrows. Did you even get chained? What?
When you were dead, you were dead when they're going out. So when
Somebody have to do that?
So we cannot. Full health chain. I think they're all dead. And we can get in the way.
Does she select the same ones every time?
No.
It's random.
Wish if all the chains were dead though, it would like actually speed this up.
Get away from me, Fat Panda.
What the fuck? Try not to come about me.
Remember, first bridge is a 0 roar bridge.
Something is limiting my magic.
We're just a dodging.
Behind our quarry. Heroes with me.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the maw?
Why is this part RNG, Blizzard?
Makes it exciting.
No.
Another wave.
Gonna fight versus with Zoid on this field.
Another wave.
He's expanding the maw.
Another wave.
Gotta push something.
Last wave. This is Valve or a Terror Sorcerer.
I've opened the way. Go! Stop Sylvanas! The Banshee is aiming at our heads! This power is not yours!
I shattered your throne. Now I'll break you.
Sure, we're nice and stuck.
Your crusade ends here, Banshee!
Hip totem.
All hope is lost.
What kind of totem?
I placed it before you even said it.
Sure, we stay spread.
Heroes, I need aid. Hear the sound of suffering.
Good spread here. And we hit 77.
With
Not
me,
quite.
champions! Jaina needs our
This will be
strength.
Valvor.
Scout ahead. Champions will assist the Admiral.
No, wow, you're so
That's
cool,
fucking sick,
Aiden.
Aiden. Wow, so
There's
cool.
too many of them.
Group up.
I know.
Blasting the soldier. Kelly went, or Totem. Pip has me confused now. And move. Finish this flight, make sure we finish smallies and start heading towards next bridge. Are you ready to do health pot on this next one? It's a little dicey sometimes. Couple ads in the back, hope breakers. Keep getting those kicks. Kavas and short.
Is this where you wanted the second artillery? Or was it later?
No, later. Stack up. Remember, Marius and Barrier must shout on the orb explosion here. Finish that summoner. There should be orbs here. Make sure we're dispelling curses too.
Are we good to dispel ourselves on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And move. Next bridge is going to be a Terra.
I think we need some sort of speed there.
Yeah, the only thing we have is a Terra, which I thought was better on this maybe. Make sure we get kicked whenever you are on Soul Judge. T, you're going to shout Carly Diva, and Terra you can train. If you can also link, we won't need that till later. Last Soul Judge, last Soul Judge. Next set of orbs coming out. Judge Darkness, or my AMZ.
With the dread.
Oh yeah, you can't just stand there with dread.
Yeah. And make sure we finish these. Orbs, range, get that far one, be ready to help out if we need. Dodge the wave, and then Valroar.
Range are baiting way ahead too, which makes it a little tough.
It's okay. We're not super bad. Healers might be able to deal with it.
No, you have a pop something. Never mind. Fourth one. Oh, he's dead already.
Wait for the cast and kick. Stack up, stack up, stack up.
This is a super burn again, right?
Just burn again. Stack up, stack up, stack up. If you have thing health pot, Marius, you should ramp if you can.
I died to I don't know what.
It's burn because of that veil. And dodge this. And then we stack back in, stack back in. This is Kelly's totem. Kelly's totem, and move. Yeah, we just can't get inside the veil. You can go far.
I think once we cross the bridge, we go like super far back. Like when we bait the.
We need to be tighter stacked because there was definitely like a middle puddle and then a couple of puddles around. So
I mean, am I wrong in that we can just treat that one exactly how we do the first platform with the dreads? It seems like we can.
She lets out a wave that like nuked a lot of it.
She lets out the wave, but I feel like if the judge tied maybe a second or two earlier, like it didn't seem like much of an issue even there. And if we kill it slightly earlier, I feel like it's not an issue at all.
Right.
The cycle will be broken.
That was my bad on the missed speed, or the late speed totem, or roller call there. We probably would have avoided that time. But yeah, like, so many people got hit, that was going to be rough.
I might put my speed totem down early because I assumed, since mine was put first. So I don't know if that was even the problem.
I mean, we want it to cover... It only really needs to cover the veil there. Does anyone have CDs at that point on the last Soul Judge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can save. I pressed Dark Soul on that.
So
it would just make things much easier if the Soul Judge were dead a couple seconds earlier, so the curses could just not even be there, or the crushings could not even be there.
is it the very last platform where we turned our hard burn on her?
No, the last Soul Judge, which is the platform before that.
Soul Judge, Summoner, Soul Judge?
Yes.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is. No mercy. The past shadows you.
Melee, careful. Just 2 shot.
I always hit my mark.
Let's go, roar. I hope I nailed it.
The Miami Gangsta.
I thought I clicked on someone and I did not, and I had someone started, so I just jumped back to her.
Or you guys aim this before you get it.
Chain's coming out.
Did anyone else just lag there?
Yes. Melee, careful.
Help!
Couple more chains. Couple more chains. Valor. It's big my shout. Tear apart if you want to reach back.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
I got like 12 on the next set of chains. So just keep hitting boss. Stopping boss now. 2 chains.
I never miss. Darkness take you.
Gracias.
You are unfit to stand
Push.
against me.
Look at the far chains. I think we are done. Just dodge. Stay spread.
Your lives end here.
Okay, clean face. I want to see lots of face 3.
I didn't put down rain because of you.
Phase
Oh.
3?
Something is limiting my magic. Where are
Nothing here, just dodge.
Heroes with me.
Send
Is
it to
the
the air.
jailer trying to break out of the mall?
Because then you guys know where to go.
Something else.
In case you get lost.
Dodge, dodge, dodge. Wave. Wing it to you. Hey, at least 2 didn't fall off when he died, so we can res him.
Oh. Yeah, fuzzy.
Wave.
Mage number 2.
Should have played number 3.
Last wave. This is a Terra short.
Is a Terra technically mage 1?
No, you're with mage 1.
Okay, because he was a mage when I got here.
What am I?
You're Val.
You're the group 4.
Why did you say it like that?
You're just the feathered mage.
How else would you say that?
Wait, do you say I'm poor?
4.
I don't know how to describe how she said it, but it just sounded wrong.
Yeah, Valley
Wrong
girl.
word.
That's how to describe it.
He's like the
Tiptoe,
public
tiptoe.
bathroom of the guild.
Not wrong.
Jesus.
That's so gross.
And move.
Oh,
Don't move early. Don't move early.
Yeah, kind of blink out. That's for now.
Doesn't even me, dude.
I didn't blink.
I didn't say it was you.
You said
You
blink.
have a lot of night
She
phase.
said, try not to blink out. I didn't say it was blink, but... Okay, she's immune. Just stay spread, stay spread, stay spread. So we Valor. Remember, Soul Judge.
Scout ahead. Champions will assist the admiral.
Yeah, I told General Chat.
There's too many of them.
Sure, we get kicks. You can stun stuff. Stack up.
Get that curse out.
That
Kelly's
curse has to
totem.
get out.
Kelly's totem. Kelly's totem.
The crescent red.
And move. Sure, we get kicks on this stuff. Couple stragglers are going to be behind. Remember, foot breakers.
Thank you, Bolvar.
Cisco Vastus Road.
Quickly, champions! Stop Sylvanas!
Stack up.
That's a sick meme.
Orbs. Far orb range. There is almost, I think there's always one orb out that range needs to hit. We can just bring it over the bridge. Actually, sorry. Yeah, we're good. Now move. And then this is the terrorist road across bridge. Soul Judge, stay spread.
Aiden, why did you do that?
Stack
I thought it
up,
would
get
time it
kitchen,
better.
stack up, get kitchen. Make sure we get the kick here. This is 2 shot, Carly Devo, Terra, both AMZs, Kitchen Darkness. Boards again. Get the crushings up. Be ready to rip the Healthstone here. Jazz Darkness. Wave. Finish that Summoner. And Valor. That might be doable.
Man.
We got like
a fucking bad
6.
curse, man.
Yep. You can keep going, see if healers can do it.
Regroup with Jaina.
Help him out. He's a help.
We're dead.
Good.
I'm so fucked up. Is health pot or healthstone the one that we can use multiple times?
Pot.
People
Pot.
are
Pot.
so fucked. Okay.
Yeah, I say them interchangeably, so.
To do this. Surrender.
But yes, health pot you can use 3 times in the fight, basically.
We had a bad curse in there when
Yeah, I don't think everyone knows when they have a curse, and it is really important that when you no longer have the curse, that you move back into the group. So people with the curse need to get further out, and when you no longer, you can run through somebody with the curse, you just can't camp on them. So run back in when you're decursed.
Probably worth like having a thing, like a notification really loud if you have it, because a lot of people are standing in.
Yeah, just go in your bigwigs now. Look for Crushing Dread and set something annoying.
Air
Be the
horn.
sound cue.
I think it prioritizes range. I don't think I've ever had it on me.
Yeah. I said air horn anyway, but
I think
really good.
it's really important too, like, because since we have Crushing Dread, like we shouldn't have any Crushing Dread by the time we have to go to by the time the boss does a veil, so we can all go across, like, so we can all stack up and go across.
Can somebody call when the mob dies? Just say like decurse, so that we know that we're clear to decurse, because we're not spamming decurse on that part. And I could watch it, but there's a lot going on right now for me. If one of the DPS it kills, it can just say decurse.
Yeah, I can try to look out for that. And you know, it should be your roar there every time, Val. You kind of know the timing on that.
Yeah, the one that we just fucked up on. Yep.
Yeah, so
I was
we want it slightly earlier as well, but I called it late. So.
Let me look for. I'm setting up FSCs now, so give me a second. Yeah, good.
Basically, you roar as she's like casting her wave there, and that should carry over to the veil.
I'll put a countdown on the wave just so I know. I'll put that on Pyramid.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of countdowns then.
Yeah, I want to hear Ein, Zwei a lot. I'm ready.
We're waiting on several, so I'm just doing one more. Rice, fowl, food.
Mana gem.
We're very close to having this phase clean. It's just that tiny little piece of it we need to clean up, and then we can do like all phase 3.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Good God, to you, how many haunting wave stacks did you have there?
5, 4.
I jumped on her.
Talk about it.
1.
Very well. Death it is.
So, all of them? Yeah, pretty much all.
Wait, why did you leave on her?
It's usually okay.
He was trying to min-max the damage.
He doesn't get execute, let him have this.
That's actually a good point, though.
Okay, he's back down, so.
I always hit my mark. Darkness take you.
Terra. Chains coming up.
Darkness take you.
And this is Val.
Hit my mark. No mercy.
One more set of chains on about 10. Go ahead and second boss, just deal with chains.
Chins?
We're a little close to them fall off, so careful.
Darkness take you.
And Pedestus. Whoosh.
You are unfit to stand against me.
Look at our chain. We can get them up. So big Charlie.
I was just waiting to not shit as soon as I realized.
Yep.
Fucking. Oh my god.
Lagging.
Okay. Get what, 40, no, 50 seconds on this. Unfortunate time. I believe somebody just has to, everybody has to blast a little harder without rice.
Limiting my magic.
Just think if we just sit for a stun, we could have rested.
Heroes with me.
Is the
Nothing
jailer
here.
trying to break out of the maw?
I have a soul stone.
Something else.
Oh, so get yourself up.
might be able to use that. I don't know.
I don't think
I'm
the bridges disappear.
bad.
Ow, loud.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, Wa fixed his mic.
I guess so.
Wave.
At least Wall fix his mic though.
Wave. I mean, that is the most important thing.
Do you want me to soul stone?
Wave. If you can
Just see what
res,
happens.
yeah, sure.
You might want to wait at 5 seconds at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I roared.
It's okay.
Yeah, don't put countdown on wave. That's just miserable.
Uh-oh.
You're all say that.
Dropping like flies.
Lag.
It's okay. We can still get value out of this thing. These stacks. If you can go ahead and turn it. Price is coming.
Don't run early.
Oh no, I got the net.
We got a couple people hit. If you can tie, although I think it's taken care of. Yeah, spread. Boss isn't here now. Just in time, right? This will be a Terra's roar.
Jaina needs our strength. Thrall, scout ahead. Champions will assist the ally.
Almost died.
This is why that's all I'm hearing.
There's too many of them.
Soldier, stack up. Look if you have first. This is Kelly's totem.
You guys should be on the other side. Whoever's cursed up Zoid, you're on the wrong side.
Oh my lord.
Okay, I don't think we didn't get any stacks, so we're fine.
So we can dispel now. Because
Yep, dispels, sorry about that. Finish off Hope Breakers in the back. This is gonna be for the best to Suror. Watch the last set of waves, my bad. A couple more Hope Breakers too.
Quickly, champions! Stop Sylvanas!
Stack up. Range hit the far orb. First, going out, make sure we dispel. Everybody rip up, never mind. And Valador. A little slightly early, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah.
I have extended duration, so it was fun.
And then it's going to be nothing on this bridge because we need pips for the next, so we're going to be slow here. Make sure we get tip, and you're on Soul Judge. Where the fuck did that guy go?
Just like sprinted over to the back of the bridge.
Well, this is not great. Stack up, stack up. 2 shop, Terror Trank, Kitchen, Darkness, go by AMZ. On this next set of orbs, yeah, we're good. Kill the orbs. This is going to be a Terra, your roar, and dodge. Ooh, really falls apart when you have people down.
So.
Wait, okay, don't use blinks on the bridge. Don't stop. Okay, don't use it. It's bad. If you're falling off.
Yeah, can we leave the bridge clear and let healers go up first? Because we are getting pushed so far to the back that by the time we get up there, someone's already died. I see all the healers in the back there because like the bridge is clogged with people who dash ahead of us, and then we have to stop for the spread, so we get pushed to the back. And then it's like
is that an issue when we actually have the roar, or?
Yeah. Yeah, like Carly was back there, I was back there, Tara was back there, I'm pretty sure Marius was back there. Like we had no healers up front, and it's a good 10 seconds before we get there. I mean, if there's gate down, yeah. But
I don't think it'll be an issue if people
like,
dodge
what's
the veil.
the rush? Why don't we just not? Why is everyone clogging the bridge to stand?
The rush is
the interrupt.
The rush is because no, the interrupt doesn't matter. The ads are already there.
No, I could get the interrupt.
Like the rush is killing the Soul Judge and the Summoner, so we can deal with the curses for the wave.
Whoever's in front just can't stop because if one person stops,
yeah.
we all have to stop.
Exactly. you can spread and run at the same time. Like, that is 100% fine. You just need to not stop running so that what Kelly's talking about doesn't happen.
I think the damage isn't an issue unless if we keep getting hit by these veils, because we had most of the raid at like half health at that bridge because we had people get hit by the veils.
Yeah,
I think
you
that's
need
a bigger
to
issue.
you need to not get hit or clipped by the screen overlap, and then like we have like 5 to 10 seconds before that first set of orbs comes out, and that's the like first big burst of damage. So healers should have time if everybody's moving.
I think that's most of it is people just stop. The spread comes out and everyone stops.
I mean, I'm assuming we can grab Uyghur at some point for it, but I still see people running out before like every veil, like start running out, run back, run out, run back, instead of just waiting for it to come out.
4.
Remind me to
2,
look something after
1.
this.
Very well.
Feels like people don't actually know when it's going out.
I always hit my mark.
Is it Terra?
Darkness take you.
Chains coming up.
I never miss. The past shadows you. Darkness take you.
And Val. The Terra Bard can reach.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
One more set of chains, about 10. Stop on boss, do the chains. Can be fairly close to group here, so careful.
What?
Oh, the tables have
And possess destroy.
You are unfit to stand against me.
Okay, just be careful here. Oh, you got it. You just have to jump off. That's my bad. I'm positive I can link you with Weaker.
The cycle will be broken. At long last, we will have justice.
I have many, many wares.
Make sure that's in a good spot. It's going to basically count up and count down for the targeting and for when the damage is actually going to hit.
It's downloading really slow.
Yeah, it's because 20-something people are trying to do it.
It's pretty small though.
Oh, this is nice.
Just make sure you put it in a spot that's good. Okay, back to phase 3. Just waiting on no one.
Huh?
Rice is ready. That's who's ready, bro.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is.
Yes.
No mercy.
Very careful. Please.
Nice, sir.
Okay, we can get puzzle.
I saw what you did. It was funny.
I was like, oh. Some shit, man.
Everyone see Ross's movie card.
Pretty sweet, huh?
Did you make it?
I did not.
Phony.
It's just her cast bar too, if you look at Boss's cast bar.
I can't even see it.
I never miss.
Really with the hit with the panic right.
It wasn't panic. That's everyone always goes there.
Nuevo was low.
True.
Always, most of the time.
10% of the time, works every time.
Darkness take you.
Careful over here.
I always hit my mark.
So like just tanking it.
Do what?
They were like in the effect of the arrows still. You can go ahead and stop on boss. Stay with arrows. Make sure we don't accidentally push. He's lower this point. Just arrows, just arrows, just arrows.
Darkness take you.
Just Nemesis.
You are unfit to stand against me.
Okay, we play. We're just gonna have Rice traveling the bridge very late. I think we're done. Yeah.
You could set 30 seconds for the
I looked that up, it doesn't work.
Does it still work?
They hot fixed it.
believe it was.
That's
true. I mean,
auto.
just try not to skip. Like a lot of
You can
people
do
do auto
skip
skip
somewhere.
automatically. So
It doesn't matter for the rest timer. It like it'll count down and then it shoot back up 30 seconds at the end.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Like you can watch the whole thing. Like watch the rest timer count down and it'll go back up.
It's going up. It's going
I
up.
mean, it skips. So whatever.
That's true. No, I did. It went from 33 to
I have a
34.
soul stone. I have a soul stone.
Heroes with me.
I will walk
Did
my
you
ass.
pre-soul stone yourself?
I'm soul stoning myself for this particular reason.
Do we want to run across this as normal or wait for healers?
You can
Or
run
this
it
you can
on
just-
normal. There is no damage here
It's
unless
typically the
you
spread one.
like you take 0 damage here unless you get hit.
Who get hit, huh?
Pip's dead.
Can't get hit if you fall through a hole.
This is a Terra's roar. A Terra's roar here.
Should I take it immediately?
As long as something disastrous doesn't happen.
Stop, Sylvanas!
What could go wrong in the next 5 seconds, guys?
Fancy.
I shattered your throne. Now
Sure, we're stacked up.
break you.
Oh fuck.
Did Rice fall off?
Oh no, I had the
Get hit by
dagger.
a wave or something?
No, the dot, man.
All hope is lost.
And move. I'm sure Rice gets a 40. It is storming here.
I hear it.
And spread boss is immune. This will be Miles Roller.
Champions, Jaina needs our strength. Thrall, scout ahead. Champions will assist the Admiral.
There's too many of them.
Stack up. Drake, make sure you get out.
Where's that one guy?
Kelly's totem, Kelly's totem. Don't leave early. And move. Do the spells, get kicks on smallies, kill hope breakers. Really nice so far though.
Why is that whole China?
He
This is
chased
gonna be
Thrall.
Covastus.
Stop Sylvanas.
Stack up, make sure we get kicked. Be in the barrier. And hit orbs. Veil soon, this is a terror roar. There we go.
There's some nice movement there.
And there's not going to be a roar here. Just keep running. All you have to do is keep running.
Good luck first, right?
Just keep running. That's all you have to do. Don't stack, keep running. I'm sure we get kicked. He's annoyed by Angie already.
If you get cursed, go to the back, not the front.
Get first, go to the back, make sure you're stacked up. On the next burst of damage, probably be another terror trying to in darkness.
There's one orb still out, it's not dying.
Yeah, we have Veil soon. It's going to be Pip your totem. You can drop it now. We dodge wave and then Veil. And move. Everybody rip the health pot if you got stacks.
I am in your debt, Michael.
I think we're good.
Hero, to me.
Wait for the kick. Wait for the kick. Wait, what? Why did she cast it so early?
I think we were just slow.
Were we that slow?
How are we so? We killed that so fast. Yeah.
Oribos is being enveloped
I think
by the
we
maw.
dodged. I know I did. I dodged out to the right, and maybe we have to dodge out to the left there. So
We
we're
didn't
already
have a
close to
speed
bridge.
boost.
We had
Yeah, but
your totem, right?
The cast was done before the bridge even came up, so the speed boosts are relevant.
Yeah, it wasn't like that the last time we went there.
Like you.
Does she do it on a timer and then the bridges are based on the ads? So like
The bridge, yeah, the bridge might be based on the. Maybe we killed the ads too slowly, and
that's
she
my
just.
only explanation I can
real
think of.
fast, please.
We just killed ads slowly.
I feel like we actually killed them super fast there, so it's weird.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we were
Like
kind of
normal.
just chilling. It seemed like.
Yeah, it did
What
feel
is
We killed the soul judge fast. Did we kill the summoner fast?
No, we killed the summoner very,
Well, I mean, like
very
everything
slow.
was dead by the time she was casting her wave, which is normally not the case. So I don't know why that cast was so early that time.
Yeah, that was Thrall's fault. You need to get the bridge up
Fucking
faster.
Thrall.
Yeah, maybe it's something to do with the dad from the very beginning, like running backwards and he died late.
Yo, actually just took Thrall forever. Fucking Thrall cast too slow.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it, I'm really not sure what it would have been. A tip on the wave. So that wave, like, it's coming from a set thing, like, we all know where it's coming from. If we're stacked basically where I am, like, where we're killing the Soul Judge, we should all just be able to take a step to the left to dodge the 2 balls, and then we're safe and stacked for Veil. Why am I not marked anymore? I wonder what marks would move.
I don't know why Illy has a mark too.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Is it from the last phase? Has it carried over that long?
It's
Nothing
probably like
marks
that.
mode. It must have just got reset.
I'm back.
I don't actually think it is like that in this fight, but
But we definitely killed the mobs faster than we normally do, and so I don't know what caused it.
Is there food?
Yeah, it's in the back.
yeah, it's by the dino.
Oh, I couldn't see it under the dome.
Check your armor kits and oils too.
Yeah, that was feeling really good, and all of a sudden you're like, we're not going to make the cast. We die.
Well, I didn't even see the cast. Like, the bridge was up,
Yeah.
and then she was already done with the cast.
Dude, maybe
I
Thrall
guess-
came back to me when I rezzed. He was like, yo, I need to escort my boy.
Rice fucked it up.
That's,
I mean, some of the ads are running to China too.
yeah, that's a possibility.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very well. Death it is. No mercy.
Yeah, be careful. Do you?
I always hit my mark. Darkness take
Tara. It's chains.
darkness take you.
Goodbye.
I always hit my mark. No mercy.
Bring it up.
I take it now.
You can go ahead and stop on boss.
Those were panic.
The double links.
The brain cell. Hard at work.
Stop on boss. Just do the chain.
Darkness take you.
And well, that's just.
Damn it, dude. So bad.
You are unfit to stand against me.
Don't be too close to your chain here and like accidentally pull it right away. Not that that's happened to anyone.
Never thought of that.
Some far chains still.
Why does this one just have a longer cast?
Heavy.
We're
See the
stupid
alarm
good at
give
this
out?
phase now.
Wait, are we? Somebody always dies in
Why
this
would you
space.
do that?
Except for Rex.
Rice. Incoming in 3, 2.
Right,
Spread, spread.
got kicked.
Something
Nothing
is
here.
limiting my magic.
Easy phase. Just don't get hit by waves.
Heroes with me.
Bridge 1 or 2, what are we getting, Jaina?
Is the jailer trying to
One
break
W.
out
Bridge
the
3.
wall? Something
Hard bridge.
else.
And wave. And wave.
Oh god, I was gonna say that every pull.
No.
I swear to god.
And wave.
What if the bridges broke on Mythic, like if you run them too long?
And
Right, so we
wave.
be able to get to a different big cross them so quickly anyways.
Terrible.
No, like it'd be it would have to be like a really short cooldown. Like it'd actually matter.
Like Fall Guys.
It'd be breaking like right now.
And then the fight would be impossible.
We would royally fuck up that part where we all have to spread.
Shattered your throne. Now
Sure, stack.
How would you cross if it just broke after like 2 seconds of being on it?
Quickly.
Everyone goes goblin.
Tip totem.
Gnoblo.
You know.
Don't run early.
Yeah, someone ran early.
Someone ran there.
Just call out and say something.
Somebody glowy was running.
I don't
I
actually
think
know
it
which
was
one
I
it
didn't
was.
I think it was Val, but I'm not sure.
And
I'm okay blaming that.
boss is immune. Don't worry about hitting it. So scrub. Now we run.
Champions. Jaina needs our strength.
Valgor.
Scout ahead. Champions will assist the admiral.
Try to get kicks on that one head so it comes back.
He was going to crawl.
Get Maris. Get Maris. Get Maris. Make sure we're stacked up. This is
that mob is
Kelly's
way
totem.
back there.
This is Kelly's totem.
Yeah, he's going to throw.
He just kicked Frog.
And move. Finish these off, get kicks. Get that ad in here. It's not grippable, is it? I just saw that.
It usually is.
Oh, he just had a hard on
No.
for Bulbul.
No roar on this. No roar on this. I need to save it.
So why
Sure,
is she still
get
late
kicks.
casting on this one?
It's a good question that I do not know the answer to. Stack up. Orbs soon. Remember far orbs. Far orb range needs to hit. Ooh, these are not good stats here. Post in if you need. Sure, we're getting burst dispels. And terror move. And then this will be Covastus. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Sylvanas means to enter these creatures.
Stack up. Carly and Atera when we need. Keats and Kitchen on the way boat.
Also probably want to cheat towards where the bridge is going to be, right? Like,
Yeah.
when we start moving.
So when this wave spawns, you move to the left. You just dodge to the
Soul
left.
Judge first. Why some are
Yep,
dying?
Soul Judge, Soul Judge. Kitchen Darkness. Be ready to rip the Hellstone. And Pip Totem to dodge. Stay stacked, and move. There's gaps, you're fine. Keep moving.
To me. Let's regroup with
Somebody
Jaina.
fast needs to watch the kick.
I'm there.
That Demon Hunter's here. Just delay it.
No hit, yeah, we're fine. It's good enough. Stack up. The Veil here is going to be Kelly's totem. Not yet, though. Remember, we get wave here, and 3, 2, step away, melee, step away.
For Sourfang.
Stack back up. Kelly totem.
This time you'll lose, Sylvanas.
Don't move yet. And move. Ooh, people moving earlier. It's fine. She's still hittable. Spread. She goes immune here soon. I'll actually have the exact timer on it. And
She's immune.
He's immune. Earth Allies on these if you can. don't want to have to deal with them. We just want to distract.
The part's so funny, so meaningless.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that was fun. Remember, first purple pools that spawn Aiden, you need to go over the left platform.
Who do we want?
You can get
Oh,
up.
yep.
Give up. Stay spread, stay spread. Pop a Hellstone if you were low there. They're spawning now. Dodge these,
Where do I
and
go?
now you go. Now you go. I'm gonna pick up the ones on this platform. I think you might actually pick up those, but it's fine. And then as soon as you get them, bring them back and go in the corner. This would be stay spread. Stay spread.
Ooh. I can dispel myself there, so I
Yeah,
have one at least.
take boss when you're back. And dispel me in 2, 1 now. Nobody should have stacks now. Nobody should have stacks. You gotta dispel me again.
Fuzzy, go stand in.
I take the wailing arrow to the other side now, right?
You take your wailing, go get those pools, and then you're on your way back. Oof. So somebody had, you had the stacks during the Fury, so you gotta, I guess, wait a second for the Fury cast.
Oh, I can't pick them up until the cast?
Yeah, you can't pick up, you can't have the debuffs until that cast. So
Okay.
basically you're dropping, I guess. That timing didn't seem the same as what I was saying.
Yeah, that seems very odd. That doesn't seem like it'll really work.
Yeah, the first veil splashed a bunch of people though.
Yeah, wait, are we supposed to just... Like, I'm not sure what DPS is supposed to like keep an eye out, just like, not pools, right? Obviously not pools.
So you're
I got
supposed
hit.
to be not pools, so you're never picking up the little black pools. You are dodging the purple circles, obviously, when they come down. There's lines to dodge. Like, it's mainly just dodge stuff there. Like, the only thing you really need to move for, ranged especially, is if you get the Withering Arrow, or the Wailing Arrow in that phase. So, like, range can be pre-spread on those platforms, not in the corner where stuff is being dropped.
What's the name of the thing where everyone needs to be clear of debuffs before it goes off? Is that Expulsion?
Banshee's Fury.
Banshee's Fury.
Where do we go if we get Wailing Arrow?
I got...
So you will not get Wailing Arrow till later, but you're going to go to the... I will call for you to take the port off the edge to the right, and you'll go over to that platform, let the arrow hit you, and then come back. Unfortunately, it is 11 o'clock, so I am not sure. Like, we definitely have work to do in phase 3, so we're not going to kill it in like 30 minutes or something. So we will more than likely, I guess, do normal tomorrow, and then if people want to try it again on some other day, we can. We've learned we've learned like one of the hard parts in phase 2, and then phase 3 is just getting used to timings and stuff.
Normal should only take us like an hour and a half. I'll be on right at like 8 or 8:05 or whatever, and I can start a group and start doing trash. Like, if people want to get that started a little early, I'm fine with that. But not that the trash takes that long either. But you know, if we're quick about it, we could still do an hour or 2 on Sylvanas tomorrow.
I got hit by like a veil. Like, I got the veil absorbed during that phase 3. How the fuck did I get hit by that?
It goes on 2 people and it's almost instant. So if you're not pre-spread before it happens, it's gonna spread.
Yeah.
And then it puts 10 stacks per person, and then it's like every 1 second,
So
those
much.
stacks goes to someone else.
What's the name of that debuff? That's make sure I see that, because I didn't actually see that debuff on you.
The veil?
Who's doing keys? I need keys.
Yeah.
It should just be Veil of Darkness. I think that I use
So,
name, not ID
yeah,
on mine.
just
Let
just
me
need to
double check.
pre-spread Victor.
Yeah.
Is it like a specific timer? Like, you just get a circle beside you, I guess,
For what?
where you have to pre-spread so you don't get hit by
You have my
the whale.
undivided attention.
There is a
The
timer.
veil.
Yeah, it's got big waste timers for Veil in the other phases, so I'm pretty sure it's in the last phase too. I did not instantly notice, but
I didn't notice the weak aura going off of that, so I assume it's something different. Slightly different for the spread.
It is because the one girl's lint is based on her cast bar, and this is an ability that she puts on people.
Okay.
yeah, the pack I have has 2 different Veil weak auras, but one of them is not working yet in the last phase, so.
Unfortunate. Let me see.
So-
Veil.
What did we go into last phase with her health at?
70.
72.
Wait,
Maybe
actually?
72?
I don't think it was that low.
Maybe not that
I
bad, though.
don't think it was that low. I feel like it might have been 77, but I will have to check.
Because
I know
she
we
still
wiped it
died
like
50.
70.
She dies at 50, yeah.
Phase 3. Resources.
What?
I just go to logs for this. I don't know what I'm doing. right now.
It's hard to tell in logs.
It is.
No, I'm looking for the debuff still that was on Rice, and I'm looking through the dungeon journal for it, and I'll just look at logs and find it on him there.
I'm seeing 70%.
That was the white.
Debate.
No, we wiped
No,
it.
she's
Some
at
of these where she
70,
died.
She's at 75.
I guess
I don't know the exact decimal, but she was at 75.
their P3 is messed up then. Let's see, when did...
So it's like
time a little bit.
It's like almost 1% higher than a lot of the stuff you see.
74.49.
I was holding 3 minutes for Lust.
I just did the math on how much health he had. She's a flat line of her health there. I just divided the numbers and got 74.49.
So I think actually I should take her first, so in the last phase, Aiden, that was my bad.
Wait, so you take her...
I take her
you
and
puddles?
then... No, I take her and I'm tanking her until you go get the puddles on the left platform. And I'm getting puddles on the platform where she's at that time.
Okay.
And so we both basically go to the corner, get dispelled on platform number 1. And then I am pretty sure... Let me double check.
Is anybody just sitting AFK down right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get dispelled, and then you would taunt, you would get the arrow. As soon as the arrow hits, you collect. You come back. And yeah, it's the timing is right. We were just slow and we had the order reversed on stuff. So you get the arrow, you head over to the right platform, platform number 2. As soon as the arrow hits, you can collect stuff, and then you come back as she's casting rays to be dispelled on the platform 1.
Okay, so I was like collecting puddles waiting for the arrow, but I have to wait.
Wait, so you...
You can. I think you can actually start collecting before the arrow hits you. Like that's not going to do anything to the raid.
Yeah.
It's just more damage.
I mean, I got a weak aura to track the fury thing or whatever.
Yeah. And I think that is the hardest timing right there, since we're trying to clear 2 platforms.
Wait, so why is it better for you to start with her though, instead of having me take the first Rangers hit and then leave?
Because that way it lines up where you're soaking more of the orbs than I am, and you are much better for that because the dot hurts.
Oh,
She's actually not too bad to tank the Ranger shot. Now that I have figured things out and that I have the trinket, it's not really bad at all.
Okay, I just I feel like it
The
doesn't.
moth
Yeah, I guess I
cocoons
just
in
don't understand the
Shiravel
timing.
are growing out of control. Can you help collect them from the treetops?
I mean, I think we're fairly close, actually.
I mean, we lost at the. When do we
Next
put
platform.
This second platform we go
No,
to.
I know, but like, what? When do we go there? Like when she casts,
When she casts
Raise.
Raise.
Yeah, raise.
It's about 10-minute mark, I think.
Yeah, it has to be, since that's where people lost.
Well, yeah. I mean, like.
I know what you mean, though.
I don't want to, like, rustle any jimmies, but is there a reason we're doing normal instead of just going back in heroic?
How dare you rustle my jimmies?
Bosses, specifically the last boss. But like,
Well, and the Dom sockets, I really like.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have requested normal.
I would be fine if we were just to do.
You want to just do last?
I mean, I'm asking, like, are people who can only make normal tomorrow? Is that what it?
We talked about it on Thursday, right? I don't remember exactly how it, but I thought Saturday was the night most people could make normal.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly, but I feel like that's where we landed. Maybe I'm thinking of last week. I don't know.
I need Remnant of their Zulhelm or Sylvanas.
I need anything.
need
Do we
dips.
plan to do like heroic Sunday and maybe even
I'll
Monday
do
if people
stuff.
are around?
I'll do stuff till it dies, but that's
Same.
I don't want people to burn out over it, but everyone should kind of know their limits on this. Hopefully.
Yeah, like if you want to be there and you don't burn out easily, then sure. But if you like tend to hate it after raiding, 5 or 6 days a week, then by all means, like you don't have to be there.
Yeah, I mean, don't feel like you need to avoid the game too. If you want to log on and do something else, you just don't whisper me invite.
Yep.
I wish I could avoid this game.
Nah.
I've only played 66 days of Shadowlands. That's it.
I mean, it's
almost 67.
It's debatable Keats going straight back in, since it would be more in our head. On the other hand, if people did get lucky with domination sockets, it would be quite a bit easier.
Thought Gross was gonna say Poggies. It's in
I mean,
He was just gonna start the sentence with Poggies.
That reset is
I mean,
so
looking at it now, like we are 1% high on damage.
If we can funnel whoever has the reset.
We're 8% behind on damage.
We're behind.
Seems pretty good.
It is pretty good, but that was also like a very smooth phase 2, like almost as smooth as we can expect. People will get better with damage as we learn, especially that last burn phase. But
yeah, okay.
Your leader, Val, that's why.
Just had to ask.
Yeah, I think it's more the. I think we can kill Sylvanas, so we have another full night on it, but it's not a guarantee where a full clear normal or any amount of normal is a guarantee. Like those bosses will die, and they'll die quickly and easily.
I mean,
and
I'm kind of running under the assumption that we will be raiding every day, that we will have enough people, because I'll be here, I know girls will be
I
here,
think
etc.
a lot of people will be here, yeah.
I mean, it's just I mean, I think you were the one that mentioned it last night, like the stigma of overtime. Like it's just a fine line to walk. Where
I mentioned it because I think it's totally fake.
I know, but like some people do have that perception of it, and like if I am there, especially, like there is some at least minor pressure, since I'm the one in charge, to be there.
Yeah, I feel like.
So
that's just because people don't know better. But yeah,
I have-
I mean, I think the reason why we don't want to put normal off until Monday is because if we're close
I
to a
have a
Sylvanas
spare-
kill, it feels bad having
5,
to lose
4,
out on normal
3, 2,
to spend
1.
Monday there. So it's one of those things where we just generally don't want to push it too late.
Yeah.
How's your guild doing, Carly? The Horde one?
Oh, it's like super casual, so they're like 5 of 10 heroic.
Oh, I like super casual. Make them all come here. We need more.
Like this is the old man raiding group that like people I raided classic with and can no
You call
longer
old?
raid.
I mean, I do
classic, I mean,
old
classic.
anymore.
The classic was turn.
So Val, are you big?
No, because there's inspiring. I don't know these fucking polls.
I do think it's a pretty big power bump to kill Sylvanas this week, so like,
Oh, absolutely.
I want to make sure we do it.
I believe in you. I believe.
Well,
believe
I already
in you.
popped in card and now I don't have it, so we're not pulling big. I saw inspiring and I went away, and people are talking, so.
It is the big power boost. I'm worried about losing out on the guaranteed loot from normal because there are also some big upgrades there, trinkets and
You wanna left
buckets.
Might as well, yeah. I don't see.
It's how many people have like the charge they need like in the God Song.
I do. I need a helmet. I get 3-piece unholy.
Because like I've gotten 2 shards total.
I have 8.
Damn, I've got 6, but they're not the right ones.
I got 7. I need the right one. If I get the right one from Sylvanas,
I think
it sounds like Domination is actually big.
I think we have roughly like 5 people. I would guess that, like, if they get either like socket off Sylvanas or like a domination piece, they can finally use the set.
I just need the helmet on the shoulder.
And I know
I have
some
it,
of the
I
gear.
can't even use.
Yeah, the gear is pretty good too. There's a DPS trinket and I think Illy's daggers are there that he would wear even on normal.
The bow is always 230 as well. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like obviously heroic daggers would be better, but why not?
200 DPS is 200 DPS.
Oh, you know who got 2 legendary bows? Arkhams. But that's good because they have 5 hunters.
Wait, what? How much DPS is the bow?
I don't actually know.
It's equivalent to like a 239 bow. So if you got like a 246, you would replace it, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I think the same thing.
Not bad.
I just want to kill it, man.
Same. It's fun boss though. I do honestly like it. I like running around quite a lot.
So you might as well release.
I do. That's one of the reasons I like the chain phase, just because you're just like running down the chains and you stop and kill stuff and you keep running. Like that's fun. The final
You
phase.
like it because you're highly mobile, I think.
I just wish that when you broke all the chains, she like grabbed the rest of the spikes and like threw them all in the middle. Made it a little bit more difficult. You're not just standing there.
Why
You
not
say
just
that
them all
now,
at
that's
once?
what she's gonna do on Mythic.
Probably.
One tiny spot.
Do we need to time it?
No, we're not timing this, so don't worry. I can tell from these polls we're not timing this.
Yeah, we're not timing this.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's just go.
I'll upgrade the trinket anyway, so
Okay.
Great evil lurks nearby.
if I get it.
Expel it with haste.
I think we can blast normal in like an hour and a half, maybe
Yeah.
a little faster if we don't do too much salting around or waiting.
I just want the skip
Talking.
normal right now.
Yeah, the skip would be nice.
Once we get the skip for normal, then we can just like skip. to
So
the last.
the thing is, I could probably find us a lockout that is just like last boss or last 2, but is that something you guys want? Isn't there gear across the board? Or is that the compromise? Should we do last 2 and then come back for the rest some other time?
It takes so short. Just kill it.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
the thing is that
like normal is.
if we're not doing heroic that night, I feel like there's no reason not to just do the entire thing.
Well, that's the thing. We could do heroic tomorrow if we,
Maybe not heroic tomorrow.
you know, if we're only in normal for 30 minutes, we might as well do heroic the rest of the time, right?
That is true.
So I think it's up to those of you with the biggest upgrades, or Grollis, or someone that wants to theory craft how much of a gain all these dom sockets that we may or may not get would be.
Well, whoever gets the 3-piece, I was trying to say.
Yeah.
If I get the D's nuts, yeah, the D's nuts gem, I'll have the 3 set of the unholy.
That's such a huge number.
So maybe that's something we think about. Do you want to try to get a last 2 lockout? I'm fairly confident I know somebody with the last 2 right now that I could get it from.
I'd have to look. I don't know if I don't know anyone, so I would have to like look into.
No. I know I can get a last 2 lockout.
Okay.
Let's take that off the table. Let's pretend I have a last 2 lockout.
Cool.
Is that something we want to do and then go to heroic, or do we want a full clear?
Yeah.
I'd be perfectly fine with that, but again, I feel like I'm biased because it's my stuff or the boss that drops the stuff for me, so like, you know.
This one ain't gonna
Everybody will have a hand in this.
So careful now.
Grollis even here for this discussion.
Maybe not.
No.
I'm gonna die, Carly. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, because that last 2 would take us, what, like 20 minutes? If that.
Yeah, they're really
It's like
fast.
20 minutes to get there and kill it.
It'd probably be like 25 minutes because Kel'Thuzad ought to be fast, and Sylvanas is like a 10-minute fight on normal, 14 minutes maybe.
Was it cool then?
No, I just used my mini. I know you.
Cool, I'm gonna AFK a bit. If Carlos comes back, someone ask him what he thinks about that.
Alright.
Sorry to you, I'm not a seed gamer on this turn.
No, you're gonna pull thread if you do.
Powerful servant of the jailer.
You know, like Val and Carly are in M0, and the other three of you
I
are
saw
in
that,
here.
and it was really funny because it was right after Rice had said, I'm gonna die, Carly saved me. Oh, Carly's not good. That's push.
Okay, one of you has to go tank.
I can't.
Take the beast's power. You will need
I wish
it
I
for the
could.
dangers ahead.
Can you?
No.
Are we pulling big?
I don't know. Ask the channel below.
Could have mirror
I said
image.
if we wanna bust this, but I'm assuming you guys want to get this done within the next hour.
I mean, if neither of them switch and it just stays a stalemate, it won't get done ever. Okay.
All you need to do is have me grand again.
It's not gonna be ideal.
True, why is ARM so good now?
I think ARMS always has been. It got buffed recently, but
Can we?
Fury is a huge sim trap. That's really what happened.
Oh, okay.
So ARMS was always
How's
good,
this?
but everyone thought Fury was gonna be really good because of that new legendary. I don't know if you read about it, the way it works, but basically when you pop Recklessness, every time you use your execute or your condemn, I guess, it extends it by 2 seconds. So it's good if you have 100% uptime during your buff, which could be like a minute long. So you're asking to like stay on the boss for 1 minute with no mechanic that will make you miss a melee within 3 seconds.
Okay.
And in that case, it's better than ARMS. But basically, that's never a case, though.
Especially on Sylvanas, where they.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, on the last two, all the sim people agreed it's not even an option. But for like the earlier bosses, everyone thought, oh, maybe Fury would be good, but really, it's coming out that Arms is just still really good. Because there's a lot of 2-target also early on.
I'm considering making the Sin Rogue legendary because I don't think Sub is a Sin trap. It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be performing fine.
I mean,
at the same time,
the
though,
rogues I
like-
saw in like a lot of the world first because are still Sub.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, and I assumed that they're correct because there's no reason they wouldn't be.
I mean, they
and
were
I've
the
been
ones that
looking at
picked the
Sub.
Arms.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was looking at Sin, and Sin for me at least, it just sims 400 DPS below Sub. So it's like I feel like there's no way that's a sim trap. Like Sub doesn't have any mechanics that are like you're completely fucked if you have downtime. So it's really weird that it's sim. That, like people are still using it. Like no one has swapped to Sub.
It's kind of weird because I see a lot of Sub.
Yeah, I mean, they were limit Echo used theirs or used 2 sub rogues on Guardian. I mean, limit using a sub right now on Kel'Thuzad, so it's like it's clearly good. But it's just interesting that people haven't swapped in like other guilds.
Is Sub hard?
Second.
Is Sub hard, like difficult?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's probably why. Because I know
That's
Sin
also
is pretty easy.
Sin is very easy. You just like, it's like Sub is. I feel like Sin is like how to manage your combo points. Outlaw is like how to manage your slice and dice uptime, and then Sub is like do both of these while also managing other cooldowns.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any like they added on Sin that made it really easy. Whenever you use Venom, it or increases the cooldown or increases the duration of your slice and dice by like 3 seconds per combo point. So you pop it on at the beginning of the fight, and you never ever have to recast it. And it's just like it's not really an ability, which is perfectly fine, you know, how the spec is. But on Sub, you just like if you mess that up, you have to like figure out how you're doing it, make sure you're lining up your cooldowns properly, and like hitting the buttons.
Okay.
So it's definitely a lot harder than Sin is. Also, you have like your major cooldowns are essentially about 30 seconds. Like you literally never have downtime with your cooldowns that's longer than that. Like
For
your
Sin?
main cooldown is 3 minutes for Sub.
Oh, Sub. Oh yeah, that makes
for
it really
Sub.
good.
You just like you're always having cooldowns, and it's crazy.
Away with you.
But it's really fun, and I like it so much more than Sin just because it's difficult and rewarding because if you use a blast.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's also why people don't like Arms and people like Fury.
Now, where to put
It's the same kind of situation. Arms is definitely a little more difficult.
my fury? 4, 3, 2, 1. Have you ever wished you could fly? Now, where to put you? Care to give this one a try? Have you ever wished you could fly? Away with you. 5, 4.
Oh, also I was gonna say Arms is currently Night Bane, right?
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Okay.
So the nice thing is like you can go Fury for keys and Arms for raid because Fury is still better for keys.
Yeah, that's actually nice too because they both
Yeah, so it's
use
actually
Night
good.
Bane pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick actually. Yeah, Warrior's lucky.
Yeah, no, Warrior's pretty fun this tier.
Give this one a try.
I was considering having Warrior ult. I'm currently having making my Hunter my ult just because I do want the bow. But I might have a Warrior ult. The Warrior, I'll make my Demon Hunter.
Yeah, just don't make Venthyr. Kyrian is not bad. Night Fae is not bad.
Yeah, my Warrior's
horrible.
currently Venthyr, so I'll swap because I was playing my Warrior last year with Venthyr is like pretty good. I'll definitely be swapping to Night Fae probably because I really enjoyed Condemn. It was a fun ability to press.
It is, yeah. Also, they buffed every execute except Condemn. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
too.
and I saw that, and I remember I was thinking I was reading something about Warrior, and that's an unfortunate thing for Condemn Warrior because it's like it was already not like the most insane ability, especially with all the cleanups and stuff. But with that, it's just like it falls further behind.
Me want them souls, Bonsandi. Me want Rastakhan and all the others on the lorry. It ain't wise to be holding out on Wazala.
You're gone and forgot what it means to be Aloha. Your bond with the people. The power you share. Ugh!
The only power that counts be death, and death be coming for them all.
Put my mouse down.
Wait a second, why did I run back here?
There's no one in here, and we're not in that channel.
Oh, no one's in here? Wait, who's in here right now?
Us and then AFK Grawless, AFK Aiden, and potentially AFK. No, not AFK to you.
You always just talking to her.
Okay.
Can we trap them?
No, Sap.
Oh.
You can also try to. Oh, we could just kill this guy. He's easy. He's straight line there.
Get it.
You know, it
Try to get closer so we can make it easy when we have to get out.
All kinds we making deals with the lower adept. Like these two crazy little gnomes here. They both be hungry for power. So we were more than happy to oblige. But now, maybe leaving that mojo back.
So you see that? It's something shiny. Shadow bombs, that's a good one. Got an outranged star. How was that?
One of the more ruthless Maw Swarm draws close. Be ready.
need to kite them because I need to put earthquakes down.
I'm trying to make it so we can kick the star.
To the victor goes the anima. Claim your power, Maw Walkers.
Oh. Should I make the monkey noises? Was that you? That was tanking.
Yeah.
Alright. Boonga, boonga, boonga. Boonga, boonga. Dog it on, do you When you went hero?
Just when dudes like phasing. Okay. You don't have to go there or anything. Since there's no pride.
Kralos left.
Kralos left. I need to talk to him. I'll ask him later.
Oh, if you get feared into the blue, it stops it?
No, I put a totem down.
Oh, okay, whatever.
How did I press it?
How much damage is Ashen going to do? We're gonna have to do drill.
Yeah, I didn't wear my legendary boots just in case it hurt. Yeah, Ashen's not doing that much damage.
You're too far away.
The worst can got feared.
dusty old Loa has sent debt collectors already? But I haven't had his mojo long enough to create my masterpiece.
Okay.
You made a deal with one
Is that you?
too?
Yep.
I knew you took shortcuts in your shoddy work,
Power beyond your comprehension.
Fuzzy, eat the suck.
Hey, hold on a minute.
Suck.
You just power beyond
That's
your
damage.
comprehension.
Laser time.
Power beyond your comprehension.
Laser time.
Now you'll witness my full power.
Laser time.
For sure. Ouch! Watch what you're doing, magnificent.
Don't get in my
Hero?
way.
Are you sure? He's gonna say it.
This one will drive you nuts.
Bombs.
This one will drive you nuts.
I'm gonna light you and shadow you up.
This one will drive you nuts.
I'm gonna light you and shadow you up.
Wait! You can have the mojo. Your health is more important.
Power beyond your comprehension. Power beyond your comprehension. Power beyond your comprehension. You're the best, Billy. Let's never fight again. For a while, at least.
Oh, sweetie. You do care.
True love. Now ain't that sweet?
Do you have cooldowns?
Old one, son.
I
you
will have
sure
cooldowns
man back
when
in
we
the
walk out.
day.
Need one Loa, one Sundays. Now give me them souls and kneel before your master.
That was long ago, but me remember. Remember how the trolls be turning away
So I'll put
from you?
Oros down
All
here,
the
and then we could do
sacrifices, all that
Mongo or
blood,
something,
how they
depending
were
on.
We don't need
There,
worshippers. The Mars dark magic.
Another 24 hours. Go cooldown with this guy?
Yeah. Oh.
The creature is slain. Now, claim its power as your own.
You can root the raptor, I guess. Stunning him. Wait for me in the next room. I can fear the guy, and then we can just stun those guys.
No, here's a lower you might remember.
Oh.
Haka always be needing mojo for his rituals. And one Sam they always be willing to make a deal.
What does that mean?
What you give me that look for?
Pop
I'll
CDC.
be a lower blood. But the deal's a deal, man. Just get the mojo back.
That's natural.
The guy only went that. Thanks.
Oh, maybe you guys have.
Don't do
anything else. Okay, pretty sure probably the stuff too.
Oh, don't let that guy touch you.
Do you have Vanguard, Mel?
Yeah. Well, but there's a thingamajiggy on the other side, so.
Fuzzy, can you sheep that?
From the dude?
Yeah, the shine, the circle.
Hexer?
No, High Priest at the back. We're gonna pull both.
Sure.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. To you, can you get the jar?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Get ready to move. The heal, I don't know, kick.
Oh. Check. W.
Oh, he healed?
Yeah, you pulled him into
If CD's Fuzzy.
Yeah.
You want a pot here?
Can.
I'm ready.
One second.
No, Lester. Oh, wait, no, not.
We're on last. We lost.
Okay, pull.
I will live again. Face the wrath of the Soul Player. Die, mortal Azeroth. Rise in service of Hakar. Die, mortal. Azeroth, your blood sustains me. Face the wrath of the Soul Slayer. Power was mine.
Front left.
Olaka, you're my nasty one.
I'll
But you
go
be
back
making
left.
a damn debt. Sooner or later,
What else
you're
is
gonna be back.
Okay, front
Can't
right.
keep a bad lower down.
What's
I
left?
got back right.
Back right.
You're back right, brother.
Okay, okay.
Carly, you go with me, I guess. Yep.
We'll just lust when we get down.
Oops.
On pull?
No.
I have many ways. What chance?
You can use 1 minute on pull, Fuzzy.
It be
I'll be back by the time you hit the dude.
Struck a deed. This be the darkness tonight.
You think you're one boss man? You've been
Back.
skulking in the shadows for too long.
Right.
Come on now, heroes. Bring the motor back
Left.
and help me put this on lower air class.
Darkness tonight.
I'm so bad at calling this out because I suck at this.
Just look at his hands.
Wait, so I'm back right?
Left.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back. Right. What are your spots?
You best hurry. The price don't matter now.
Foolish mortals. Me be the true God again.
Freaking pooped on him, dude.
Don't you be counting me out yet, old Lord. Better to pay attention. Father of sleep. You never care about your people.
I think we got all for it.
Can't be
Oh my god, that was
holy
close for me.
forever.
I tried to hold Infernal.
Why? He dies at 10%.
No. I wanted to try his...
Left. Right. Back.
Every time.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty good.
Times change.
Shit gloves because I have socket there.
Mortals never be as weak as you believe them to be.
Oh, I got some candy.
They have
Oh, 2 of you in the ring?
Not really. I could trade it, yeah.
about a thing.
Oh,
I don't want to
can use
upgrade it, so it's not worth it.
Plenty of time to learn from your mistakes.
What happened?
You
Scarlet
did
need the
good, heroes, yeah. But
Scarlet, you
what
need the
Mozilla
ring?
got coming, yet for more to lie.
Oh!
252.
Whoa! What the fuck? That's on crack.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, thank you. You know what sucks? I grabbed a
What was the key?
239 for my vault.
It's my key. Halls of Torment 16.
One someday the boss.
I need a dude.
Oh, thank you. Probably be doing up to 7 more keys this week, so.
Me too. I will try my best. That was actually fun. I like that.
It's definitely better than Prideful. I like Season 2 much better.
Yeah. I just don't like how half the gear slots are reserved already.
Oh yeah, the Domination stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like...
Oh, shit.
I feel like they're
It'd be
like...
the same with tier, right? And
Yeah,
tier's going back.
exactly. And that's I feel like they're trying to show us like this is what tier sets are going to be like.
Because don't forget they removed tier sets when Mythic Plus came out, so. We never really had to worry about it till now. Well,
Well, no. With the vault,
No.
they took out
Yeah.
tier, but no, they had tier in
Oh yeah, Legion.
with the
I
cost.
forgot about
I
that.
have many lucky dues call you like.
Oh, it just feels really bad now.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna feel bad with tier also. That's how it was, I remember, in Legion. Like in Nightfall, Nighthold. Like the only
Legion is
upgrade
even
was...
worse.
Yeah, Legion was really worse, yeah. Because you had 2 legendaries, too.
And the trinket.
I don't really remember it that well, I'll be honest.
It was
You had
horrible. Like, you...
4 slots for tier, then you had up to 2 legendaries and the Argus trinket that you upgrade every week. So that's more than half your slots taken up immediately.
I had week 1 gem from that world boss, so I had that reserved since week 1.
Yeah, but
Arcana
you had
Crystal.
best in slot stuff. I like that. That's fun.
I still have it actually.
Fuck, Gabe.
I keep all my stuff. Oh, I got rid of it.
Alright, see you guys.
Take care.